Mother. Man.
Hey, you stupid fucks, this is Dylan Klebold.
Let's go, Harris.
And we shoot shit up in the school, we listen to Murder Metal Band.
Running faster than a case of the clap in a trailer court. Able to shatter eardrums within a 666-mile radius. A podcast more brutal than all the rest. It's Murder Metal
All right, man. Dylan and Eric coming back from the grave for us.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Hell yeah,
Shit.
man. It's Tuesday, and we're doing that thing we do here at Horns High Studios on the Horns High Podcast Network, hitting Chris the Big.
150, baby.
150, man. Been talking about this for a while. That's a hell of an episode
150.
tally. We're actually over 200, I checked.
With the bonuses.
With all the bonus stuff and unnumbered episodes, we're over 200, but numbered episodes, which is the Murder Metal Mayhem format, shows 150. So that's pretty awesome.
Fucking killing it.
Got Joey and Chris here with me, and plus we got your brother here, Chris, Michael,
Fuck's up, ding dong.
with his milestone.
Hell yeah.
Good to see you, Michael. And we had you on since you're the only one among us that's actually shot somebody. So,
I never shot.
I ain't never shot nobody.
so
That's
anyway,
some bullshit.
we'll have some fun with that, I'm sure. But how is everybody doing tonight?
Does your gun have human blood on it?
Nope. Just my
DNA.
Just my balls.
Everybody doing good. Chris, what shirt you got on over there?
I got on my Murder Machine clothing fucking goat head fucking shirt.
Nice.
Fucking love this shit.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Michael, what about you, dude?
I actually have the Pogo
Nice.
Machine clothing shirt.
Nice.
The
yeah,
pogo that
that's
Joey
awesome.
drew up, too.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
cool, man. Joey, what about you, man? Brittany Fox tonight?
Brittany Fox all day. I'm wearing a Expurgate shirt, and Expurgate is my buddy's band from Colorado. And since we're doing the
Nice.
Columbine, he's my buddy that actually took us out to see Columbine High School. James,
Very
that's
cool.
his band. And
very
At
cool.
the same time, he took us out to see. We went to the Aurora Theater too, where the Dark Knight
Nice.
shooting
Yeah. Oh,
happened.
yeah.
But yeah,
Very
we went
cool.
on like a killing tour.
Nice.
of Colorado.
Might as well. Right
Yeah.
as well. Very cool. And I got my Enforced shirt
Fuck
on.
yeah.
The band
That's
from
tight.
Virginia. Really dig on those guys. So
Yeah, graphics.
very cool. Yeah, really cool graphics. I've seen they're doing some touring, and that's good to see. Now, last week we were off, but we did a bonus episode for you guys. It was our interview with Dr. Harold Schechter, the true crime author and retired college professor. We talked about a variety of subjects. Obviously, his book Maniac on the Bath school disaster. But we got into some good stuff with him. Oklahoma City, Columbine, Jane Toppin, Leopold and Loeb.
I'll be talking about Jane Toppin later.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool since we just talked to him. and
Oh,
brought
for
it up.
sure. Yeah. Plus, we talked about his new book. Did you hear what Eddie Gein done? I brought that to our pre-show
Dude,
meeting.
it's fucking that graphic, hardback graphic novel, dude. It's
Yeah.
fucking
Definitely
sick.
Very impressive. Yeah, go on Amazon and buy that. I can't say enough. It's very reasonably priced, and
The
it's
artwork
great.
and it's fucking
The
amazing.
artwork is great. Harold does all the writing. I don't remember the artist's name, unfortunately, off the top of my head, but really impressive stuff. So go check that out. Did you hear what Eddie Gein done? And Harold talks about it in the interview, so go give that a listen if you missed it. We were around 800 listens to that one, which isn't bad for an interview bonus like that. Now tonight, guys, we got a good one. We've been kind of anxious to do this because it's a good one for this type of milestone, I think. Just some really definitive event that just really changed a lot of people.
things in the school system itself, basically.
Yeah, how they react to active shooters
Right.
really changed with Columbine. But these two pieces of shit that did it, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, are absolute fucking monsters in this infamous 1999 shooting at Columbine High School in Colorado. Left 15 dead, 24 wounded in an event that really did rock the world in an era of 24-hour news. It was non-fucking stop.
Yeah.
Like the beginning of the cell phone era, too.
Yeah.
Like where lots of people had cell phones, basically.
True,
'cause
that's a good point,
it's a
dude.
lot of fucking cell phone calls going on.
Right. Yes. Yeah, I mean, the cell phones would have been in their infancy, but still people
like,
had them.
Then people had them, and it was a upper class school area and shit.
Yeah,
too,
it was
so.
a nicer
Right.
area. Now, there had been other violent U.S. school shootings. I was kind of surprised at some of them. I'll talk about this later. One in the 1700s was the first one. But we talked about last week the one with the highest body count, the Bath school disaster.
Terrible.
More deaths
They had
and
done what they were trying to
explosives.
do, though.
Right.
Like, if they got away with what they were trying to do, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he had that school wired up. If you missed that one, that's a good one to check out, the Bath school disaster. That was our last episode before the break here. So, all right, well, we got that one coming up in the murder segment going to Columbine. Now, we got CK warming up, ready to throw down as always. He's going to be doing the band Pantera, which, that's a big band to do, a very 90s band. It kind of fits the theme of the episode, going with a band that was a huge influence on a lot of bands at a time when metal was really slumping with all the grunge shit going on and all that. Metal was really kind of looking for something, and Pantera just came at the
Bringing that
right
groove,
place at
dude.
the right time. Yeah, the groove, the moshing, and very loyal fan base that still follows them today. So he's going to share that.
You know, I was thinking about that, like maybe not a full fucking episode or something, but like the death of Dimebag and Vinny, that's a good one.
Oh, sure.
To talk about
Right.
some
That
point,
would
too.
be a good one.
Or maybe just like famous music or metal musicians that have been killed or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's a really good idea. I know we talked about doing a Bon Scott episode,
Yeah,
which would be
yeah.
great. So we're going to do that with CK in the metal segment. I did something I didn't ask you guys, but I thought you wouldn't object to this killer cage match idea. We got some listeners we want to thank, Chris.
Yes, we do. We got the fucking homeboy Chris Gorspawn down in fucking Tennessee. What
Hell
up, dude?
yeah.
We got Gummo Wall Bacon. Yeah, that's my boy. And then we got Lila Z. How you doing, girl? Fuck yeah.
Very cool. They gave us the random numbers, but this time I thought about doing something different, Joey. What do you think about what I came up with here?
Yeah, not a bad idea. We're just going to put Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold in a fucking
Fighting
cage
each
to
other.
fight each other.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was when I was trying to think of something cool to do. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wow, we got two people to play with in this
Fucking
one.
right.
So we'll put them in a cage with two objects and a variable, and so we'll do that in the mayhem segment later on. Thanks to all of you fuckers for listening to Murder Metal Mayhem. We appreciate it. The numbers were down this week, but with a bonus week like that, not surprising, 2,600 listens. That's
The week
still
before
awesome.
was
Okay, well,
bigger,
Over
though, right?
3,000, yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter, motherfuckers.
So
Listen,
no,
thanks.
that's fantastic, and the difference would be about listens to a new episode, so it kind of makes sense. All right, Chris, Joey, Michael, we got a lot on our plate tonight. We're taking a trip southwest to the state of Colorado. Let's try and avoid the fucking pipe bombs and some automatic weapon fire.
Yeah, let's get our murder on. Shit.
Here's what you gotta do. Swallow the beatings, all the punches, all the greetings, all the blows, and the bleeding. Until you like it. Smoking, getting all the blows, bitch, getting all the blood, bitch, bleeding. Until you like it. Rejection of the whole world, see it getting over, and you rebel in disorder. Until you like it. Quit the abuse, you got nothing left to lose. Submitting no time to you. Until the rolling
Hell yeah, man. Some new Exodus.
Exodus. Get to see them next week,
That's
baby.
right. Full Terror Assault. They're going to be there. They're headlining it. That song off the new album, The Beatings Will Continue. Very nasty. New album's called Persona Non Grata. Coming out in November. Can't wait. Love Exodus. One of my favorites
Who knows,
for
Chris?
thrash metal, that's for
Who knows,
sure.
Chris? Maybe me and you can actually hear some of these songs live.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know
sure.
if that what other than that one, I'm not sure, but maybe they'll do
knows?
some. I don't know. You never know. All right, tonight we're going to be talking about the Columbine Massacre. Everyone listening knows about this case, which does make it a little challenging because we got to try to do something, Chris, they've never heard before, or do it our way where we twist things around a little bit, and I'm sure
yeah.
they're going to get something new out of this. Of course, we're talking about Eric Harris, Dylan Klebold, taking their school in Colorado, turning it upside down on April 20th,
Fucked
1999.
everything up in that school.
Yeah, I mean, they shot the place up big time. They were a month away from graduating, which is crazy. Eric was planning to go to the military. Dylan going to Arizona for college.
But
A very gifted student.
they did some bad shit instead. Got
Yeah.
all trenched up and loaded up with motherfucking
That's right,
guns
machetes
and bombs
and everything, man.
fuck, dude.
Fucking crazy. And they go kill some classmates. It's a brutal one for sure. 15
Basically
were dead.
for fun.
Yes, just for no other reason. Kind of like Leopold and Loeb.
Yeah.
Times a bunch. But it's a brutal one. Very bloody. 15 dead. Both of them included in that. Many more wounded in this horrible tragedy that was front and center in the 24/7 news at a time, 99. This would have been prime time for that. Many believe the media played this one all wrong, and I'm definitely anxious to talk about that. Now, Chris, we all know everything, people know what Columbine is, obviously. Sometimes we do these rare,
I've heard-
weird episodes, but
I've met people that have no idea what I'm. Obviously, they're
Really?
younger than
Oh,
me. so
okay.
they,
That-
like,
yeah,
don't
I guess
know
that makes
what
sense.
the fuck I'm talking about. Like born in '99, like
sure, that's a good point.
before,
yeah.
after '99,
Or would have
like,
been
what
real
is that?
young,
Yeah.
I get older, they stay the same.
That's right. That's
Now,
right.
where were you at in your life at this when this was going on, man?
I
Were
was
you
21,
like listening
dude.
to Limp Bizkit and wearing baggy pants and
Probably. Like I was 21, so I was drinking and being dumb and not in school. Didn't have kids in school, so like I thought the situation was fucked up, and
right?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely takes you back when you think about
Yeah,
it.
I'm
It's
like,
over
holy
20
shit.
years
yeah,
ago,
that-
man.
Yeah, it was like a
been a
long
while.
fucking time ago.
I know,
dude.
I know.
It's in the joint.
Just
Now,
catch us
Joey,
in the house.
even when we know that there's been violent acts more deadly in the U.S., we just did one, as we said, Bath. Columbine just sticks in people's mind. What do you think is the reason for that?
I think the biggest reason is because I think two big reasons. One is like we were talking about earlier with all the fucking cell phone footage and the phone calls, and people were like living it
As it's going
As
down.
it's going down. Like, I mean, basically the whole fucking world knew about what was going on before the cops even got there, it seems like,
That's a good point.
So with media and everything, like pushing its agendas, especially with gun rights over this and bullying and everything, it was everything that was ready to come to light at that time. It was almost like a perfect storm for media just to pounce on it. And so everybody knew what was going on, so everybody, understood. It turned the word Columbine into almost a noun.
That's true.
Like on its own. It's not like, it was a school, but a Columbine Massacre is, that's a fucking
It's its
stereotypical
own
school
entity.
shooting.
Yeah. It's like its own thing. Once you mention Columbine, it's like, or anytime there's been a school
Yeah.
shooting since then, Columbine gets
You know,
brought up.
oh,
no
yeah.
matter what.
Another reason why I think that this was a big one too is because they killed themselves. So before anybody could ask them any questions about what was going through their minds or anything like, because that's what people want to know. is
They
the
lost their
why.
mind before they could
Right.
ask what was on their mind.
They're like, fuck that, we're going to kill ourselves, and they took everything with them. So
Right. Yeah, and it kind of makes it more romanticized in
Right.
a way.
Oh, they definitely had, as we'll talk about,
Oh,
a
yeah.
ton of copycats and followers. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, Michael, we're going to be talking about some of the media spin, as we said. They lumped into the whole goth thing, and as a metalhead, I think all of us here can relate. But, Michael, we know what it's like being a metalhead, and, the way the cops look at you is different than the way they might look at some college puke, and you're not doing anything wrong, but they just kind of look at you that way,
What's fucked up is we'll get into it later, but the trench coat mafia thing, because they were wearing trench coats.
Right. They
Oh, I
weren't.
was totally rocking a trench coat back then. For
Like
real.
constantly.
Constantly, all the time, from like junior high. I
Right.
was in high school at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
as soon
so
as
it's
that
like,
thing
as
went
soon as
down,
that happened,
motherfuckers.
everybody's like, trench coat
You're
mafia,
not telling me
going.
that because you're going to start shooting up the place, are you?
Shut your fucking no.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. Now, I clearly remember when this happened. I had just got Low 12 started a year before, and I was teaching a class, and we were talking about fucked up jobs we'd had back in the day. And this guy in my class from Southern Illinois said,
He says, "Sir,
he
you don't
said,
know."
he said, my worst job was working the kill floor one summer. And I was like, the kill floor? What the hell is that?
Slaughterhouse.
And he said, that's the place in the slaughterhouse where all the killing takes place. And I was like, kill floor? I got to write something about that. This just sounds fucking
Right.
cool. And I remember driving home that day just thinking about kill floor. And that's when I came up with the chorus about we're knee deep in bodies, so what's one
right.
more? And I was like, oh, I got to write this song. I got home and I wrote the riffs and stuff. Anyway, it was written before Columbine because there were other school shootings. I was just trying to equate school shootings with a slaughterhouse kill floor, you know. And then Columbine happened a couple months later. And then, of course, everybody thinks that that's what I wrote it about when it was written before it even happened, you know. So it's happened to me more than once. But the first school shooting, I looked it up, 1764 in Pennsylvania, which is a far cry from 1999. So 200 plus years before. Anyway, everyone who heard the song after Columbine just thought that that's what it was, but it wasn't. But my kids were young at the time and, of course, in school. So as a parent, I was just legitimately concerned, you know, about that kind of thing happening around here. Now, from the research I did for this episode, it appears that the media was really pushing a narrative that wasn't really what happened. And that's no surprise. Yeah, I mean, every time, guys, one of these gun incidents comes up, the gun rights, you know, crowd versus the anti-gun, they're locking horns. That's no surprise. Today, it's like you're on one side or the other. It's like you wear a mask or you think the government's telling you what to do, so you tell them to fuck off.
Yep.
And it's just, you just can't get anywhere. People just can't come to a compromise. It's just two different groups. So it was like that with this. So it's no surprise that they brought up the gun control thing on top of, as Joey mentioned, the whole bullying thing.
Right.
The trench coat mafia and the goth thing got kind of lumped together. And pigeonholed kids, like all of us sitting at this table, that liked a kind of music that most of the other kids didn't get. And we were digging it, and people were like, thought it was weird, you know, and like we did West Memphis 3. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I had all sorts of shit I wrote that was worse than any of the shit I read that fucking, what's his name, that got busted, the main guy. I can't remember. It's escaping me. And
Damien Eccles.
Yeah, Damien Eccles,
thank you. But the stuff they read that he wrote, I had stuff far worse that was just creative writing, but I wrote horror at a young age. And any of my shit that would have got brought up there would have been a problem. So that scares the shit out of me, man, when they lump these people in as they're like criminals, even though they weren't doing anything wrong.
Vivid imagination.
Wearing a Metallica shirt, you know, oh, you're a Satan worshiper, you know.
Shit,
in the Satanic Panic era, that was a thing, you know.
I mean, nowadays, motherfuckers straight up be walking around wearing straight up shirts.
Well, now it's a lot more accepted.
Hail Satan.
I know it's a lot more accepted now, but back, you know, when I was a teenager, especially,
I do.
You know, it was a lot more taboo, and if you were wearing that stuff, they really looked at you weird. Now, Chris, the media made Eric and Dylan out to be bullied outcasts, but they really weren't. They had a lot of friends.
Yeah, they were fucking pretty legit. Like,
yeah, and Dylan especially.
I think it was more Eric. Dylan was the shy one. Eric, like, he was just like, chicks dug him and everything. Eric or Dylan couldn't, like, it was hard. He was, I don't know, there's something about him.
He went to the prom. Dylan went to the prom right before this happened.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they both did.
Oh, they both did?
Yeah, they both did. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought just Dylan did.
Yeah, they got that fucking limo and shit. Fucking, but no, they were like, they were even like in like the drama club or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, Eric played soccer. I mean, they were
like
out actively doing stuff.
And they got along with pretty much everybody. They had friends. They like the whole thing.
Yeah, they were
about,
odd, but I mean, that's no different than any other high school.
The whole thing about them being bullied and shit, they weren't bullied.
No.
At all. Like zero.
No, not really. Very little. Nothing out of the ordinary of what that ilk, the nerdy kind of weird dudes get fucked with a little bit, but
like they were the boys,
whatever.
Honestly.
In some cases,
because like Eric liked to make fun of the special ed kids and shit.
Yeah,
like for reals. I mean, they were the bullies, honestly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, dude. So it's interesting how the media twists this thing around. Now, Dylan had been to the prom, as you mentioned, Chris. Eric went too. But the way the media framed it sounded like poor Eric and Dylan. These kids came from decent homes. They had parents. You know, they were not like single moms raising them in a tough neighborhood type of thing. They were raised in very nice homes, nicer than any place I ever fucking lived in. And they came from, you know, upper middle class, you know, suburbs. So they weren't in some ghetto.
Dude,
or
I'll
anything
tell you
like
what. Colorado, especially like around that area, to me, coming from out here where there's some shithole spots in Illinois, everywhere where I was, I know that not all Colorado's like this, but like that area, fucking very nice. Like everything was super nice. When I first went out there to meet my buddy James, the first time, like me and Clay went out there and we're fucking driving and we get like on the GPS and we fucking see the neighborhood we're in.
Right.
And we're like, we
This
got to be in
can't
the
be the
wrong
right
place.
spot.
Yeah, it's all gated community, like super fucking nice. No, pull up and he fucking, my buddy who fucking just like grind like me, just
Right,
living in this fucking baller spot. And I was like,
Nice.
okay. So, and then he starts taking us, like, he ended up, not that time, but later on, took us to Columbine and all that. And like, yeah, every place we went to was fucking like nice
Like
compared to what I'm
pristine
used
and
to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, yeah, they were raised in nice areas. Dylan drove a fucking BMW. It was an older one, but still.
No, it was a vintage BMW
was
that
nice,
his
yeah.
dad like had redone and shit.
Oh,
like,
that's right.
Shit, I wish I had
Like-
that shit when I was
Yeah, exactly.
What the
I was
fuck,
driving
bro?
some old Dodge Dart that was rusted through. Unfortunately, Eric was a fucking legitimate psychopath with all sorts of mental issues, and Dylan got sucked into this bullshit. It's too bad because really Dylan seemed like a pretty good dude.
I mean, they were both fucking smart as
Very
fuck.
smart. Yeah, I mean, they were both headed to, you know, one military, one college, but I mean, probably would have done really well. But Joey, I mean, we've talked recently quite a bit about the whole phenomenon of people who kill in a pair.
Right.
Harold Schechter referred to it as the folie à deux, which
Right,
is
yeah.
French fancy words there. Which
All right,
means
Ricky.
fancy words there. I read it in my kill floor voice. No, which means a mental disorder that affects two people,
Right.
kind of together, like Leopold and Loeb. Joey, we've done some of these, man.
Yeah, and you know the question is, do these fall in that category with Klebold and Harris? Now, it does because I don't know. This is a tough one for me because honestly, the two of them, I'm not saying that they could have pulled it off by themselves, but I don't think they necessarily needed each other. I think they could have found anyone else that would have went along
yeah,
with
I
it,
didn't
and either one would have done it. But I think they probably needed a rap in it, of course. But I like the filet à deux, or however you say that.
Folie à deux.
I thought it was real interesting when Harold Schechter was talking about that because one of the first things that popped in my mind was Carla and fucking Paul.
Right.
Because
Right.
I was like, now in that case, do I think that Carla would have done any of that shit if it weren't for Paul Bernardo? No, I don't think she would have done
so
shit.
at all, dude.
There was even the other way around where people were, well, I guess his defense and shit was saying he wouldn't have gone as far as going to murder people if it weren't for Carla, though.
Right.
Where he was already the Scarborough rapist, you know. So in this instance, you got, you know, Klebold and Harris, and both of them are just fucking high school kids fucking daydreaming some crazy ass shit because they thought about this for over a year.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, would either one of them probably walked in that school by themselves? Probably not. But I'm not going to say definitely not. Because especially like
I feel like Harris probably would have.
I could definitely see
I
Harris
feel like Harris
doing it.
probably would
yeah,
have.
with the Dayton shooting, that made me think a lot differently.
Oh, sure.
So, you know, you start thinking about that. Can sometimes one person
One
you don't
person
expect
certainly
to
can.
do it,
And like
can
Chris
do it.
said, if one of them was going to do it, it certainly would have been Harris. Because
Yeah.
he was off his fucking
But I
rocker.
definitely feel like for what they did for going into the school and doing everything like they did, that either
That had
one
to
of
be
them
a
needed
team.
to have somebody else's
Yeah, had
support
to-
to help
right.
them.
Right. Yeah, that
do
was a at least two-man job. They tried to
Yeah.
get a third. We'll talk about
You know
that.
what? And honestly, they not that they should have, but if they had gotten a third or just anyone besides those two, possibly their fucking bomb schematics would have worked a lot better.
Very
Because
possible. They fucked that all
They
up.
fucked it all up, and people are very lucky
That
that
could have
they
been
failed.
really
So
bad.
Yeah.
Hundreds would have
You
done
thought
it.
Bath was bad, like
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. 500
Jesus.
kids in
Yeah.
that cafeteria.
At peak
That's
time.
fucked up,
Yep.
man. So I'm not going to get in a full backstory on these two pieces of shit, but I will touch on a few things here. Again, upper middle class upbringings. Dylan grew up in Columbine, but Eric's dad was in the military, so he moved around a lot. There were some who blamed the parents for not keeping tabs on them, and definitely the argument could be made for Harris's parents. I mean, Jesus Christ. All those bombs in his bedroom, I mean, my God. You could definitely make that argument, I think. But in 96, Eric would have been 15, and he sets up a website, Chris, a little AOL for his computer stuff.
Dude, he fucking custom making programs for Doom and shit. Because, like, he's imaginary playing fucking war and shit with his, like, cousins or whatever.
Right.
Then Doom comes out and he's like, got something actually visual.
Fuck yeah. Doom was
And
badass,
like I said,
man.
and
I
he
played
was
the
smart
shit out
enough.
of that.
Like I said, he was smart. Like, he was programming his own characters and hacking into the fucking Doom game and putting his own characters in and
Wow,
shit.
he was really, really a smart guy, like you said. So he's got this going on. And back then, back in the day, when I was in the Army, I was playing Wolfenstein, Doom, Duke Nukem, all those kind of games. I really liked them back then. I don't play games anymore, but back when I did, those were the ones that I liked.
hoes
That and
play
baseball games. I like those too. That website had a blog on it, and Eric would post some stuff about his beliefs, getting a little kooky, and also talking about some of the mischief that him and Dylan were getting into. These were new buddies, and they were both into the same kind of shit.
And before their shootings, like, they had run-ins with the law.
Yeah, they got arrested.
Yeah, they had record.
Yeah,
like
they did.
basically were like, fucking pretty boyed themselves out of a lot of the trouble and fucking just like made light
Plus
of it.
where they came from.
Exactly, yeah.
You could get away with a little bit more.
Yeah, but after all this, that came under more scrutiny. Like, hey,
Right.
they
you
weren't off
could've-
the radar fully. So.
Right, that's a good point. They both liked the bands Nine Inch Nails, Rammstein, and that KMFDM. They were into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the fucking industrial fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what they liked, and that's where kind of, like I said, that stereotype, the goth, the black trench coats, the Michael Schaubeck look, that kind of thing, just exuding just nastiness.
The whole thing with the trench coat started because this one dude, like, for Halloween, wanted to be Dracula or whatever for fucking Halloween. So he went and bought a duster.
Oh, okay.
And I guess the costume didn't work out too great, but the duster, like, he wore all the time. Motherfuckers liked it. It wasn't one of these two. It was not even a friend of these two, I don't think. But it wasn't Eric or Dylan. But he just started wearing the trench coat to school, and like other people kind of adapted that because they thought it was cool and shit.
Oh,
that's
I
how the
see.
whole fucking trench coat thing
It's
even
like
started.
Mac on Always Sunny got that duster.
Exactly. That's why I'm not getting rid of the duster.
I want a duster.
So yeah, so it was, it was just their thing. And high school, this is no different than any other high school,
Yeah.
Everybody could talk about, the jocks, the potheads, the
preppy kids, the fucking
preppy nerdy type kids, and the kids that are just kind of in between.
Back then, like when I was in school, I could tell the difference between those groups.
100%.
Now, if I went into a school, I wouldn't know what's
Right.
going on with
That's
anything.
true.
I wouldn't even attempt.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I wouldn't assume, I'll tell you that.
definitely don't fucking do that.
The blog got a little bit deeper into some hatred that Eric had for society. He gets into the Hitler thing and the Nazis. Eventually, he starts wanting to make explosives. So he had a job I saw as at a fireworks stand. As a kid, probably not the best job for the psychotic motherfucker that he would become. I hope the guy that hired him back then felt bad about that.
Well, I was like,
I want to make explosives, Pete.
right, yeah, definitely. Michael wants to
Michael,
make
what are you doing
explosives.
with gunpowder over there? Yeah, so
Dude, the fireworks thing's crazy because, like, in the book, they're talking about how, like, Eric, at first, he remembered the 4th of July when he was 12 years old and shit. Like, how at first the fireworks freaked him out and he was, like, hiding and shit. But then
Right.
the more it went on, he got into it.
yeah.
Like, really hardcore, like the explosions. That's when he fucking, like, started.
I bet he came big as fuck.
I bet. Dude, that was
Went
his
home
first
and whacked
release.
it,
That was his first release
Thinking
ever. Just like-
about the fucking finale at the end. Of his own little DNA fucking bouquet going on.
DNA bouquet.
So Eric is fucking slipping into some craziness. They adopt a couple nicknames. Eric would be Reb for Rebel. That's
Because that was
fucking
their
so cool.
school's sports name, wasn't it? It was
Right.
the Rebels,
yes, yeah. And then Dylan was vodka because he likes a vodka.
I drink some motherfucking vodka, yo, what?
So, Michael, it would be August of 1997 when Eric's website would get some negative attention. He's calling out his buddy, old Brooks Brown, that name just cracks me
Not
up.
Punky Brooks.
Not
Yeah,
Punky
not Punky-
Brooks.
Punky
and
Brooks
not
Brown.
Charlie Brown. Brooks Brown. And so he's picking on this guy. He calls him out on his website because he's saying he wants to kill him. So what's up with that, Michael?
I have no idea. If I was fucking Brown, I'd be like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, his parents got a little upset. They went
Yeah.
to the cops. They're like, what the hell's going on? Like
got
he's
me
saying he
wrong.
wants him to die on
Yeah.
his website,
Again, foreshadowing. Like,
Right.
It's hard
right.
shit. And there was a whole incident when, he broke some ice off of fucking some shit and
Yeah,
threw it at the
broke the
car, broke the
windshield.
windshield and whatever. And somehow they ended up with Eric's backpack. So they fucking went and found him. He's like at the park or whatever. And they're like, rolled up to him like the kid's mom and everything. Like, we're taking this backpack to your mom. I know it's got fucking some shit in it that you shouldn't have. And
Oh,
just
wow.
like rolled up and he got in trouble for all that. I don't remember what was in the backpack, but
Oh, wow.
like, it's like, don't fucking leave your backpack laying around if you got
Yeah.
incriminating shit that's gonna get you
Right.
fucked
And
up.
he smashed their windshield and
Yeah,
got
with the
away
eye-
with it.
yeah.
Remember, didn't I tell it on the Mayhem story about my guy, the A, whenever we were young, and he fucking took that big chunk of ice and just fucking
I
heaved
think
it at
so.
somebody's
Yeah.
head and broke their windshield.
It can happen. It can happen. So, yeah, Michael, it's just crazy. I mean, he's got these parents all upset. They go to the cops, and the cops fill out an affidavit and even mentioned Eric's involvement in an explosive pipe bomb.
Yeah.
But it was never fucking filed. I mean, what the hell?
The fact that police never even attempted to even ask them about it is
Yeah,
fucked
did
up. to
just search
begin
his
with.
house? I
Right.
mean, like,
not even
could've-
ask the parents or anything.
Yeah, unbelievable that this just slipped by. And Chris, this would now get, a little bit of a different reaction, but it's really because of Columbine that threats like this now are taken a lot more seriously.
Yeah, definitely. Because if fucking a kid says that now and they have any kind of seriousness in them,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wait, hold on.
You're out of here.
I mean, there's some, they're not even like to this extent, but there's certain things that my daughters say. I'm like, wait, hold on. What? Come
Right.
back here and fucking talk to me real quick. And not even like nothing close to this extent or anything. It was like, are you fucking serious right now?
Wow.
I'm like, nah, I'm just fucking with your dad. No, but nowadays, definitely like these kids, if there's an explosion involved for sure. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Well, I
gonna be
mean,
some
even if
people-
you talk about doing something nowadays, they're calling the
Or
cops.
they're calling the cops,
You're
be
out
like,
of school. Like,
there's a
it's a
therapist,
big
like,
deal.
These days, you fucking take a goddamn water gun to school, you're in fucking
Yeah,
trouble.
well, there's been kids that were making the gun shape with their fingers
Yeah,
and
getting in trouble
fucking
for that
thrown out
shit.
of school over it. I mean, goddamn.
That's great. I remember, and it was more of a fucking sheltered incident, but when I was growing up in fucking Connecticut when I was a kid, there was the case of the boy who had the laser tag gun.
Oh, yeah,
and
that
the
was that
cop
old
shot
shit.
him, and that was
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time I remember anything like that.
I remember that way back in the
Like,
day.
whoa, you can't have a toy gun because they might think it's real. Like, that was
Right.
very opening.
Yeah, that was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how old were we?
80s, for sure.
Yeah, it was like in
80s,
the
yeah.
late 80s.
Well,
for
I had a
sure.
Crossman 766 BB pellet gun with a scope on it, and I was going shooting with this buddy of mine who had the same gun, and I was waiting at this tree. I was about 14, maybe 15, and we met at this tree and then went up where we shot. We had like targets and stuff up
Right.
there. It was pretty cool. Anyway, this cop rolled up and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just waiting for a friend of mine." The gun was leaning up against a tree.
Right.
And he got out of his car like weapon drawn, like step away from the gun. And I raised my hands. I'm like,
As a
"It's a BB gun, dude," And he's like, "Oh," and he walks over there. He's like, "Yeah, Crossman 766.
He's like, oh, nice. You got
So
scope
he
on
made
it.
like a big deal about it. And then he's like, "I want to take you, where are your parents?" And I said, "They're working, Well, what do you do? He asked me again what I was doing. I said, "I'm meeting a buddy of mine. We go target shooting up there. Like, I'll take you up there and see
It's a
it if you
damn
want to see
pellet
it."
gun. Leave me alone.
It's a pellet gun, yeah. So he was making like a big deal about it. But then he demanded that he take me home. So I'm like, whatever, So I went. He drove me home, and he pulled up, and my dad was home. I'm like, nice.
Right?
And
Nice.
so he was like, "I'm gonna go talk to your dad." I'm like, "Yeah,
Go for it. Let's
go
do
ahead.
this.
Let me pull up a chair
Hell
and listen
yeah,
to this."
right. Let me go make
My
some
dad
popcorn
went
real quick.
Off on his ass
Yeah, let me
about
go make
drawing
some
a weapon on a kid with a BB gun, and Your training.
But these days, that's real though. Like even
it is.
I mean, I'm
my
not saying,
dad really went off, but that was just the way he was. But yeah, it looked pretty real. I mean, from a
man.
distance.
Yeah.
But I just don't know why he would have expected me to. Like I would in a town, Bethel, which is like I don't know, 20,000 people. It's a pretty small town,
My homie Hank, he's got some fucking pellet guns that like. It looks like a straight up rifle, dude.
Sure.
One of them looks like it's on basically an AR platform, and this is a fucking BB gun, mind you, and it has a fully automatic fucking thing. Dude,
shit.
the fucking thing just pops BBs out like. It's fucking great.
When I was in basic, they had full auto. We would get in trouble if we used them, but you couldn't help it.
How could you not?
Just rip through a whole fucking
Fuck yeah, dude.
magazine.
Just to
just
clarify
too fun.
before we move on, too, the case I was talking about, just because I looked it up, was from 1987.
Yeah.
And it was Leonard Joseph Falcon in Rancho Cucamonga, California, and he was 19 years old.
Wow.
So I had always thought that it was a young kid.
I always thought it was, too.
I think the media pushed that more, that this
Sure.
young kid got killed. So he was a 19-year-old, but
Still,
yeah, that one, like I said, I still remember that to this day in 2021. Like,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
it was monumental. So then Columbine comes along.
Right. Oh, yeah. Now, in my opinion, if you really want to cast some blame here, the cops really fucked this one up.
It was rough.
They had more than enough reason to go check out Eric Harris. They were just lazy, didn't do their jobs. The officer at the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, Michael Guerra,
imagine his name's Michael. Fuck.
he could have easily gotten a search warrant and doesn't file the paperwork. Just absolutely outrageous. Kid suspected of a fucking pipe bomb, and you just
don't
like,
care.
whatever.
Like,
Yeah, I'm going to go home and watch
He'd
Friends.
never do that.
Or whatever. The sheriff's office still to this day won't release the video they have of Eric and Dylan talking about the upcoming attack and that they were going to do. And the families of the victims have tried, but they will not give up that
They're afraid
specific
it's going
tape.
to incite more shit.
Yeah, that's what they say. Or probably make them look bad that they should have been able to pick up on this.
Because
That's probably what it is.
that's
honestly.
what I think, too. I agree with that, because you got somebody like fucking Dylan Roof, and the FBI puts his whole fucking interview online.
Oh,
so
sure.
he's saying all the insightful shit that he's saying. And that motherfucker was,
yeah.
worse in that
Really
sense
bad.
than them.
Right.
And so, yeah, you got to think that the only reason that nobody's ever seen that Columbine shit is because it makes them look bad.
Probably. January of 1998, Eric and Dylan got arrested for breaking into a van, stealing some tools and computer equipment. They were
It's
given
fun-
just a slap on the wrist.
It's funny because they got busted because they went to a fucking closed down fucking nature preserve out in the middle of open west Denver. And the cop was literally standing outside their car while they're going through the shit, listening to everything
Wow.
they're saying and everything. And when they decide to put the shit in the trunk of the car, they get out and the cop's standing there like, "What's up, guys?"
Right.
Like, you dumbasses.
Really, that is pretty fucking stupid. They'd be given a slap on the wrist. They had to do some anger management training.
Didn't help.
Eric would post some shit on his blog about how the guy that owned the van, it was his fault and deserved to have his shit stolen for having it in the vehicle out in the open like that.
Right.
Both Eric and Dylan kept journals, which were made public in 2006, and the journals detail their plans for attacking the school. Eric would write down, about he wanted to hijack a plane in Denver and fly it into New York City, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
A
'Cause
few
that's
years
before
before September
9/11,
11th.
Yeah, right?
Pretty crazy. So, Joey, they would kind of foretell the upcoming violent act, even in their schoolwork. They wrote some papers in school that, obviously looking back, you definitely wonder, right?
Yeah, like Dylan, he wrote a paper called Guns in School.
Right.
I mean, in the notes, I saw you talking about the poem too. But coming from the perspective of the bullet,
Yeah.
this is a time. It's so fucked up. It's hard to decipher because it's like, okay, they're basically telling you right there,
Right.
like those are warning signs to us sitting here right now. Like those are definite warning signs.
Sure.
At that time, coming out of the 90s, there was a slight push towards the counterculture, like of kids using their minds for deeper shit like that. So you don't want to discourage somebody from letting out emotion.
Sure.
It's kind of the same thing, and it was almost the same time period when Pearl Jam put out the Jeremy video,
Right.
with the kids come in and he fucking lights up the classroom,
Right.
and it's like at that time you saw that and it was dark and it was artsy. You didn't find it something that was dangerous though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It gave you emotions and everything, but that's what the music was supposed to do.
Sure.
Where if you tried to do that right now, like Skin did it with their video for Columbine,
Dude,
but
that
it's
fucking
strictly
video is
for
just-
Columbine.
Right.
So, they get away with it for that. But, like, if anybody else, like mainstream, tried to come out and do some shit like that, you can't do that now.
That's true, man. That's true.
I know it's not your type of music at all, Pete, but you should check out Skin's video for Columbine. It's
I've seen one of
holy
their
shit.
videos before. I didn't like the band so much, but the video was intense.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that one, though.
Right.
But
Oh
the
my
one I
God.
saw I thought it was really good. Now, Michael, Eric would write a paper on the Nazi Party, and Dylan writes one on Charles Manson. But they wind up getting suspended, though, after they do a little hacking of the computers at the school. What was up with that?
I have no idea. 99, I didn't know how to hack in anything. I didn't have any goddamn computers or anything.
Right. Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, what did they wind up getting? The locker combinations from the kids in school, so that wouldn't be good. You get these two fucking doing dumb shit.
Going through everybody's fucking lockers, you never know what's in there.
Well, exactly. And who knows what they were putting in there or taking out of there is probably more like it.
Right.
Probably
All
what they're
these,
doing,
and
actually.
for no reason. I mean, it's not like they needed to do that. They're just being douchebags. But all these signs, and no one really does anything, Michael. I mean, it just kind of keeps just barely getting through the system,
Cops not doing their jobs, apparently.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of history with the parents of Brooks Brown, as we mentioned. On one of the docs I watched, they had interviews with the mother. She said that she had repeatedly gone to the police about the threats against her son from Eric Harris. Chris, you mentioned the smashing of the windshield.
Yep.
She saw him buying gun magazines at a convenience store. It's like, oh my God.
That's not a big deal in itself,
But
honestly.
when you start
with
adding
everything
up
else,
his
yeah.
violent nature and he's buying gun magazines, that's
Dude,
not
and
good.
Dylan had a violent tendency too. Like he'd be all calm, but if something pissed him off, like he would just flip his shit.
Right, and that's why I think these two work together in such a bad way, that synergistic type effect. I imagine that it would be fucked up, to have this going on and you're worried that he's going to flip out on your son. Eventually, the two boys would become friends, and then here in a few minutes, we're going to talk about the encounter with Brooks and Eric outside the school right before this happened. Very, very crazy. Now, Chris, I saw that Eric's dad kept a journal of problems he was having with Eric, which maybe not a bad idea, but all he's doing in there is writing about how he defends his son. He doesn't
And
own up to it.
everything he's writing down is something that needs to be looked at. Like his internet fucking history shit, like
Right.
the shit he's writing down.
Right.
Like there's nothing good in there about it, but he's just like total denial about.
Yeah, well,
his
I
son
think
being
the
like this.
windshield incident, he was just like, oh, it wasn't his fault. It was an accident.
Right. It's like, no, this motherfucker threw a
Right. He just doesn't want to admit the obvious.
Like to the point with the whole backpack thing, like he grabbed a hold of fucking Brooks's mom's car and held onto it while she took off until he finally had to let go, like because he didn't want his parents to find out. But after they got in fucking trouble for fucking breaking into that van, though.
Yeah, they did. They did. So while they were students, Eric and Dylan made 5 videos known as the basement tapes. They were done using school video equipment. Only 2 of the tapes, Hitmen for Hire and Rampart Range, and part of a third one, which was called Radioactive Clothing, were made public. The remaining tapes detailed their plan on the attack, where they hid the weapons and all that. They refer to the attack as NBK, of course, for Natural Born Killers, which I don't remember the release date, but that would have been right at that time. That would have been a thing. And these are the tapes that the police refuse to make public even now. Hitmen for Hire was when they used the term trenchcoat mafia, which was then, kind of a clique at the school. as you mentioned, Chris, kids just wearing the dusters and the trench coats because they think they look cool, you know. But there really wasn't like a group.
Right.
It was just
No,
more of
it was just
everybody kind of called it that. you
Right.
know?
It was like, oh, it's part of the trench coat mafia.
It was
Right.
basically like the new version of Satanic Panic.
yeah,
Exactly.
I went with that,
Like
yeah.
goth freak out. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh my
pretty
God.
much.
You know, what are they going to do? They're watching 9 Inch Nails videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But the media jumped on that, and these videos also show them shooting the guns in target practice.
Yeah.
And, you know, the girl that helped them get the guns was there, and they're laughing, and you know, it's fucked up. Knowing what you know now, looking at it outside of that, nothing wrong. If they're legal weapons, hey, that's what they're for. Have fun, shoot. You know, do it safe, but you know, shoot all you want. But, you know, they're doing what they're doing and obviously getting ready for a fucking bloodbath here, which
Yeah.
is fucked up. Now, right before the incident, Eric had a micro cassette labeled Nixon on the kitchen table. And on the tape, he would say that in less than 9 hours from now, people will die because of me, and it will be a day remembered forever.
And it sucks.
And it
It
has.
kind of fucking is.
Yeah, and here we are, you know, talking about it. You know, that's just the way it is with these stories.
It's fucking shitty, dude.
It is. Now, Joey, they would use a female that was 18 who was one of their a friend of one of the coworkers
Yeah.
to purchase the guns at a gun show. What was the deal with that? She regrets it later.
Yeah, I mean, she went in there and basically went to this gun. I don't even know how exactly they decided that she was going to be the one to do it, but I knew
Because one
they
of the
couldn't
guys
do
they
it.
work with knew her and said she would go with them
But
and
they
do it.
knew that both of them knew that with their recent criminal fucking
Right.
run-ins with
And
the law.
I think they were only 17
Yeah,
at the
they
time,
weren't
too.
18.
They weren't
Oh
18
yeah, they
yet.
were only 17.
Right.
Yeah.
But they knew that she had a clean fucking background, though.
Right.
But when she goes in there,
Yeah.
they don't even fucking give her a background
know.
check or anything.
Because it's a gun show. They
Right.
don't- Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's a
because
gun
it's
show. You
private
don't have the
sellers.
waiting
Yeah,
period.
she
right.
said if they would have
Bullshit.
done that, she probably wouldn't have
Or
done
not
it.
the background check and shit.
And she also said it
that
was really
loophole.
obvious
Yeah.
that it was for them
Oh,
because
yeah.
they were talking to the guy about the gun and she was just the person that signed the check or whatever. you
From
know.
everything that they talked about afterwards with her, though, it definitely did not seem that she knew anything about what they were going to do with it.
Right.
Like, yeah, and like you said, she regretted it because, of course, they carried
Yeah.
out the acts using them.
yeah.
But it wasn't like she was like, oh, yeah, they're going to go do this shit.
No. But she sure knew they shouldn't have had him.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it
And
was
that's-
wrong.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-gun, but that's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean that's too much. That's too easy.
I mean, they got him right away. Right away, like just gave him the money and go. It's like
Yeah.
$300 for the shotguns and fucking.
Yeah. Now, Michael, they had some fucking weaponry here, man. They got a couple of 9mm, two 12-gauge shotguns that they sawed off, a Tech 9, a variety of ammo and magazines. I mean, they're fucking ready. They bought the Tech 9 from Philip Duran, who was the guy they worked with at Blackjack Pizza, and he's the one that got them in touch with Mark Maines at a gun show. They got an advance, Michael. Their boss gave them a little advance.
What?
And probably he also regretted that later, I would think.
I mean, they better have a good excuse for getting an advance anyway.
Yeah, they needed guns, bro.
Right.
Well, what are they telling
We
the
need
boss?
a lot of ammo.
Yeah, what are they telling the boss? Like,
Right, what? I need
I
this
don't know.
advance. Like, for real. You're getting that much money? Do you need all these guns? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, and they both went to prison for a while. Both of those guys got fucking time
Maybe
over
those
that.
guys just needed the money.
So, obviously,
no,
it
for
was
that,
a good
yeah,
thing.
yeah, for giving them the fucking-
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It was obviously a fucking terrible decision,
Right.
regardless if they knew,
Right.
you know, if that money was
Especially
going
like-
towards it or whatnot.
especially like the Tech 9 from Duran. Like he knew they were fucking under 18, so
Yeah.
they
Right.
weren't even supposed to have them anyways. But still,
Right.
fucking sold the gun.
Right. He got 4.5 years for that, and
Yeah.
Maine's got 6.
Fuck yeah.
So they
I mean,
got some
that
pretty
means
good
that
time.
they're part of that conspiracy,
Right.
you know, that was going on. So,
Yeah.
it sucks to be them, but they're linked to the Columbine shootings as well.
They are, man. They
You know
are.
what's fucked up? Is Chris said something earlier about the loophole with the gun shows.
Yeah.
I'm in Illinois, and I still had to wait fucking
The 3 days or
'Cause
whatever.
it's
3 days
Illinois.
for a shotgun that was already
Yeah, that's true
shot
because
down.
it's Illinois.
Because it's Illinois.
Yeah.
They also made pipe bombs and propane tank bombs that they planned to explode in the cafeteria They made a total of 99 bombs, man. That's fucking
I got
crazy.
99 bombs with this ain't one.
I was
had
bummed
so
I
many
didn't do
bombs.
99 Luftballons was the
Right.
karaoke.
Every one of their explosive fucking concepts fucking failed, basically.
Pretty much,
They had
yeah.
a couple of their crickets that went off.
The
I saw.
smaller pipe
Molotovs,
bombs.
and
Yeah,
the
and the
that's just
Molotovs.
and
yeah.
even
a
the
rag in a
Molotov
fucking
at the-
jar of gas.
Right, but even the one at the end that he threw fucking walking out of the library, even that one fucking failed to ignite.
yeah, that's true.
It's like, how many times are you going to keep doing shit and be like, fuck, it didn't work?
God
you
damn
know?
it. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, it's going to work the time when we actually have to do it.
Yeah.
So they got all kinds of stuff here. Most of these they named
Yeah.
the bombs, like
Yeah.
Vengeance and
Atlanta?
Atlanta.
I like
from the Atlanta, the bombing at the
Oh,
Olympics
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
in Atlanta. Most of them were kept in Harris's bedroom. So, again, if the cops would have given him a search warrant and served it, they
Like-
would have fucking found a bunch of shit, man.
If the cops are coming to check this shit out, or there's already not, I guess they didn't come check it out. But if there's all this word about, your kid's got pipe bomb, why wouldn't you go check your
Well,
own
exactly.
fucking basement? Why
I
wouldn't you
know.
go check your kid's
It was in his
fucking room?
bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like he
go
had
check-
it hidden in the
No, like,
in a
why wouldn't
hole
you
in
go
the yard.
check?
Also, I don't want to be fucking staying in a house where there might be bombs in it.
Well, right.
Personally.
No, because what if one of these motherfuckers goes off while I'm sleeping, dude?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
So it's just unbelievable. He got a lot of these ideas from the Anarchist Cookbook.
Hell
and I
yeah.
know when I was in the Army, there was one of the guys that I was in my unit that had one of those, and I looked at it. I actually used it when I wrote my first novel back when I was in the Army, but there was a lot of interesting stuff in there. But I saw shit about how to make fucking meth.
Right.
Fucking
Oh, yeah.
acid, like all kinds of shit. Like, what the fuck?
What's classic is I took my copy and fucking traded it for acid.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
great.
interesting stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the characters in my story made their own acid.
Right.
So that's why I read it, because he said, oh, there's a recipe for it. I'm like, what? But anyway, the bombs were a variety of types: pipe bombs, carbon dioxide, cartridges filled with gunpowder. That's the crickets you guys were talking about, the Molotov cocktails, propane tanks converted to bombs, but not a damn one of them went off other than maybe
Which
a
is
couple
lucky.
of the crickets.
One question. Why didn't he concentrate on just one type so they'd all go off instead
Yeah.
of trying multiple types?
Well, I mean,
They
they
were
could have
trying to
put
walk-
enough shit in those duffel bags in the cafeteria to blow those columns out.
Yeah.
That library would have collapsed. I mean, that would
There
have been
was the
fucked
one
up.
original bomb, basically like Bath, how fucking Kehoe blew his house up first, basically, kind of like a deterrent. So that way,
Out in the field.
yeah, out in the
Right.
field, yeah.
Yeah, we're
That
going to get
way,
to that.
yeah.
They light that one off in the field to divert.
See, now here's your difference, though. You got Kehoe, who was collecting all that fucking, all the pyritol and all that, and he was blowing some shit up out on his land.
Yeah, he was practicing.
He's getting to
He
know
was
how to use
practicing.
it.
Right.
Where these guys, they didn't have any kind of
I mean,
practice whatsoever.
They
with-
did blow a few of them up, but not to
Not to
they didn't know what
understand
the
if you
fuck
can
they-
fucking regulate a full fucking
Again,
scheme.
why didn't
like
you
that.
concentrate on one instead of different
Right.
ones?
Well, they were fucking 17-year-old kids.
Right.
That
Well,
were,
yeah.
so they're
There's
dumb
that.
as fuck.
There's that.
In their mind, they were gonna fucking take out the bulk of it with the blast, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest was gonna be.
They
with the
were going to
guns.
sit out by their car and start
Yeah.
blasting off
Right.
everybody
And
running
it
they
out.
just
never
didn't work out
expected to
that
step
way.
a foot in that school.
No.
After they set the bombs up. So their plan is to detonate the propane tank bombs in the cafeteria at 11:17 a.m. when, as we said, the maximum number of kids, I think is like 450 kids would be in there. So it's a big school. They also rigged up their cars to blow up, as you said, Chris, to kind of divert attention. And they were going to position themselves in front of the main entrances so that as the kids came out,
Just pick them off.
gonna fucking mow them down. And they had like fields of fire overlapping set up like the military does. I mean, they had some pretty devious fucking intentions here for sure. They even had knives, and Dylan had a fucking machete that they didn't wind up using, but man, he was fucking
They were talking
ready
about
for some
after
shit.
they were fucking out of ammo or whatever, they were going to start cutting.
Using
but
knives,
they
yeah.
never did.
No. Now, Chris, just like in Bath, Michigan, we covered in the last episode, a lot of these bombs didn't go off. It could have been so much worse because they were shooting for surpassing Oklahoma City.
Yeah, which is 161, and they wanted
Yeah.
to fucking just destroy that number. Like,
Right.
Like, especially Eric. Like, because
Yes.
Eric was fucking nuts.
Well, yeah, he's
dude.
wanting to fly a plane into New York City
Right.
at 17 years old. That's pretty fucked up, man.
But yeah, that was his ultimate goal to fucking, like, obviously went down in history no matter
Right.
what. But he was looking for that fucking number.
Yeah, he was
just,
like chessboard with
yeah,
Chikatilo, man.
kind of, yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah, they just went off, dude.
Yeah. Joey, I read that Eric Harris was actually typing or trying to make a napalm bomb out of a backpack to use with a fucking flamethrower like fucking Vietnam and shit. What the fuck?
I would
man?
have to have seen how he was doing that or his blueprint for that, because that just seems like a bad
Very,
idea.
very
It does,
it's like you're
man.
going to kill your fucking
thought
self.
about
You're
this,
going to have
actually.
napalm all
You've
over
thought
you,
about
man.
this?
That's what I
It
thought.
all over
doesn't
your
go
back.
well.
Especially
Yeah,
if you
right.
get shot. I mean, it's fucking napalm's
Dude.
coming out of that thing. It just sounds bad.
And then he asked his buddy fucking, what was his name? Chris Morris.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, man, can you help me with this flamethrower idea? Which is, and so obviously this guy knew a little bit more about what was going on than.
Yeah, he was actually in the
fucking-
trench coat mafia.
Yeah,
I
and they
believe.
tried to ask him to come along with them to do this act.
Right. And he was like, fuck
He's
you.
like, fuck that. Yeah, that's
I ain't
fucking.
even being a part of that, but he just still never said anything about these guys. I think are really
Right.
planning on doing
Yeah,
some
because
shit.
they were trying to recruit him as a third shooter.
Yeah.
So this could have been a lot worse, man, if they would have had a third person in there, especially as you guys said, you know, that would have been a little bit more adept at maybe actually setting up a bomb
Right.
to where this could have been like hundreds instead of the numbers they had. So on the morning of April 20th, 1999, Eric and Dylan put 2 duffel bags in the cafeteria with the propane bombs, again, to go off at 11:17. Dylan has his trademark Boston hat on, Joey. I don't know if there's any significance to that, but
I don't know if there was significance or he was just a fan or whatnot.
I don't
but
know.
I always fucking appreciated it.
yeah. Backwards, of course. They also had, I thought this was special, a pair of
they
gloves.
traded shared one pair of gloves. I
Yeah,
thought that
Eric
was
wore the
fucking-
right hand, and Dylan was lefty, so he held in the left hand.
I thought that was fucking
Kind of
weird.
like almost gay there. I'm not sure. Nobody claimed they saw them, but there were at least 400 backpacks stored there, so nobody saw theirs specifically. I'm not really sure why there would be that many backpacks, unless I guess the kids that are eating lunch, maybe you put your backpack on the, one side of the cafeteria while you eat, maybe, so they're not at the table.
Probably just sitting in your chair while you're eating.
That's what I don't understand. I don't know why there would be that many backpacks piled up in a cafeteria, but that's what there was. That's what there was.
Right.
Some say they were actually placed there in the after prom party the weekend before. Now, the school resource officer, Deputy Neil Gardner, was normally eating his lunch in the cafeteria, but ironically, on this day, he's in his car outside on the northwest side of the campus. I'm not really sure why.
They said
He was eating lunch with one of the other employees, I think.
he had forgotten his glasses. He was usually in the cafeteria with them, and he would eat with them. That day, he had left his glasses at the time of the massacre, so he decided to change his normal routine and went out and ate in his car so he could get his glasses.
I see.
And then that's why they say that he failed to notice them placing the duffel bag in the cafeteria and starting the shootout.
Yeah, and they
Which
were
was
changing the
total
surveillance
coincidence and
tapes.
shit.
Yeah, you're right.
So
They
that
didn't
was
point
the
to
other
that.
thing. They never caught him on camera putting the duffel bags down.
Surveillance tapes did like 15-second pulses or whatever.
Well, the guy was changing the tape out, and it just
And it takes like
I
5
don't know if they
minutes.
figured it that
No, it's
way or
'cause
if
they-
it was just coincidence.
because they'd take the tape out after they watched the tape that was in there, they'd rewind it and record over it.
Oh,
so it
okay.
took like 5 minutes or whatever to rewind the tape.
Gotcha. Back in the day.
Yeah,
had to
back in the
rewind.
day. For all y'all that don't know,
Be kind, rewind.
rewind.
The backpacks with the various pipe bombs were set in a field, as you mentioned, Chris, to go off at 11:14. So you're going to divert the fire department and cops there. But not one of them went off. So the fire was just a very small fire. Didn't really go off the way they were supposed to. Eric and Dylan showed up separately, each parking in different parking lots.
Yeah, not their assigned parking lots because
Right.
technically they had assigned parking lots that were
Right.
side by side.
Right.
So,
So they put their cars separate, and they were also wired up with bombs to go off at noon was the plan, and I don't think either of them went off.
No, nothing.
No, really, none of the bombs. Like
Right.
you said, just the crickets and a few of the Molotovs. Is like,
Yeah, that's it. Now, Chris, when Eric is getting ready outside, he sees his buddy, old Brooks Brown, in the parking lot. What happened between those two?
is this the right encounter? Basically, they had a test that day, and fucking people were
Right.
freaked out that Dylan and Eric weren't at school. Like,
Right.
what the fuck's going on? So he sees him in the parking lot, not parking in his own spot.
Right.
So he's like, comes up, he's like, "Hey man, we had this test today. Where the fuck you been?" Basically,
Right.
and he's like, "Hey, you're my friend now. Fucking leave." He told him like,
Yeah.
leave, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And he left.
Yeah, he said, "I like you now."
Yeah, he's like, "I like you now. Leave."
Yeah, and he walks
That-
off, and that's fucked up, man, because he starts hearing fucking gunfire here in a
Gunshots and
minute.
everything fucking going off. Like,
That
oh
would be
shit.
a fucking creepy fucking situation there. Weird encounter. He gets the pass, and Eric tells him to get lost. Joey, they wore special shirts that day, didn't they?
Yeah, fucking Eric's had natural selection wrote on it, like he basically made it.
Right.
And then fucking Dylan had one that said Wrath.
Kind of ironic with natural selection when you're the one manually
Yeah,
going in and killing
you're-
people.
this ain't
It's not
natural.
natural. No.
Right.
But yeah, Dylan with his Wrath shirt on.
Yep.
Plus, of course, the Boston hat.
Oh yeah.
It's fucked up how detailed they were in their preparation. Now, do you guys think they chose April 20th because it was Hitler's birthday? Or do you think it was a 420 reference? Or do you think it was just coincidence? Because I didn't believe either of them were big stoners, were they?
I was always under the impression it's the Hitler thing because they were so into the Nazi culture.
It makes sense.
Maybe it's both.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be. It's
Maybe
like,
it's both.
Or
all
just
these
funny
very
because it
Nazi
happened to be
Yeah,
like
Nazi
that.
things like fuck all you stoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think either of them were big potheads. So I'm guessing more than likely it was the whole Hitler's birthday thing.
I
It was
remember,
also
like-
the day after the Oklahoma City bombing
Yeah.
anniversary. So
And I know it's fucking probably happened a lot of places, but I remember here, like a few years after that happened, fucking somebody spray painted on the side of Normal West when it was over off Main Street. Something about fucking. I can't remember what it was. It was like a warning about fucking 420 day. And they fucking closed the school and they had nobody go in there and nothing ever came about. But fuck, I mean, you had to take that shit serious. Though.
Well, sure, yeah, you got to, especially after this. At 11:19, the shooting begins. So the bombs don't go off. So witnesses outside,
like some bitch.
yeah, fucked it all up.
What the fuck, man?
Witnesses
Shit.
outside eating lunch saw Eric throw a pipe bomb that only partially went off, so he can't get it together. The guy thought it was a senior prank and just kept eating his lunch. Then Eric is yelling, "Go, go," and that's when they take the guns out from under their coats
Oh yeah, because they fucking
and
like
start fucking shooting like
they had like the
Tombstone.
military like straps that they were on underneath their trench coats, and
Right.
they had the backpacks they had so many guns and so much ammo.
I
Like,
know, it was ridiculous, man.
Dumb.
Totally ridiculous. Both of the witnesses were shot. The girl was killed. The boy was paralyzed. Those two that saw him outside. Very detailed accounts of each shooting and a lot of witness interviews you can watch. One of the I'll talk about later, the documentary that I really liked. Very detailed accounts though of these shootings. If you want to go through it victim by victim, which I'm not going to do, we'd be here for hours if we did that.
Yeah.
It is very fucked up. I mean, obviously these guys are going through with shotguns and Tech 9s
fucking
and
pistols,
9mm, just fucking full auto, ripping fucking rounds off. And we'll go through how many rounds here at the end.
and loving every minute of it.
Yeah, totally loving it.
Especially
tormenting
Eric.
people.
Yeah, they're laughing and joking and smiling the whole time. I mean, it's pretty eerie to think of people doing that and loving that.
Like fucking just running around like, woo, yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
like just blasting away your peers,
Yeah,
people you went to
fucking
school
crazy,
like,
man.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I never thought about when I was in school. Like, I would love to shoot the fuck out of that, but I
Yeah.
mean, come on, man.
No, that's just fucked up. The media was really pushing the whole poor Eric and Dylan, the kids who were picked on story. But they didn't go after the jocks. There were plenty of them in those white baseball caps.
But
that
in
they
the
passed
library,
on.
they specifically
They did.
He did say
Yeah,
go anybody
they
with
did.
a
They're
white
like
ball
anybody
cap.
with a white ball cap or sports slogan, stand up. Nobody stood
Nobody
up.
stood
up.
And motherfuckers were hiding their white
yeah,
hats.
shit, yeah,
Right.
they were taking.
But no, he brought it up.
Right, but there were a couple he passed on that he could have killed.
Yeah.
But didn't.
but
So-
there was no rhyme or reason to who it was at all.
No.
But by that time, you just got to kill some shit.
right?
They just hated people. They really didn't
Yeah.
have. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't dislike the white hats and the jocks because they did fuck with them some, but it wasn't like that was the only reason they did this. That was
Right.
at the
No.
bottom of the list.
Yeah,
they
they
just
didn't give
hated fucking people in general, and they wanted to go out in a blaze with as many fucking bodies as they could.
At the
take
same
in.
time, if I fall in the category of them white hat kids or whatever, and you were specifically called out during that fucking tragedy, I don't give a fuck. That's scary as fuck.
Oh,
yeah,
hell
it
Like
is.
yeah.
I was one of your targets, regardless if you got us or not.
Right.
We were who you were pissed off at some point.
Right.
To the
like
point where you
whatever,
brought
yeah,
it
if
up.
you brought it
Right.
up, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
it's
did I
fucked
do?
up.
I was wearing a white hat. Leave me alone. I didn't do shit to you.
Right.
Yeah, and they're even shooting teachers too. So I mean, it was very random, very harrowing accounts though of the ones that survived. I can't imagine going through something like that. I mean, here you got a month left of school, especially the seniors. You're getting
Yeah.
ready to leave. I mean, that's just fucked. Now, Chris, they would move into the library where they shot the highest number of people. Some of the accounts are absolutely brutal.
Like terrible.
What was the
fucking-
one where they had with the girl that they asked if she believed in God? What was
There
the
was
deal
actually a
with that?
couple of them. The one like was praying or whatever, and he's got the gun to her head, and he's like, "Do you believe in God?" And she said, "Yeah." And he said, "Why?" And before she could even answer, just fucking shot her, like done.
Right.
And then there was another one, like praying.
That was,
Is that the one where he said God is gay or something like that?
yeah. What was her name?
Valine Schnur.
yeah.
Right, that was the girl, and that's who. That's exactly what he says. So you believe in God? And she was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Why? God's gay." But
Yeah.
he fucking left and didn't kill her.
Right.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I thought there was two incidents.
I'm sure. Yeah, they probably asked
But
that
yeah,
a
he
couple
did-
times.
yeah.
but that person
He got
who said
sidetracked.
she believed in God, they didn't kill her.
yeah,
Right.
he's like.
So maybe her belief
Yeah,
in
in the
God
book they
helped
were
her
saying
in that.
no. In the
Yeah,
book
who
they were
knows,
saying
man?
like he
Who
basically
knows?
got turned around by something Eric
Yeah.
did or whatever, and just turned around.
Yeah.
And fucking Jesus, man! And there was the girl under the that was the girl under the table, right?
Right. Right.
Because there was two girls under the table. One of them straight got shot in the head,
Right.
like while the other watched, because he's like jumped up on the table, like you know how you were talking about the skin video, that whole thing,
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah, that's
that's
the
like
best, bro.
played out in that fucking
wow.
in the story in the book, like holy shit.
That's pretty cool. Now, Michael, the resource officer, gets a call on the radio about a shooter at 11:22, and as soon after he's in a gunfight with Eric, who's got a fucking carbine,
That
fucking
was so funny.
blowing fucking rounds at him, and he's got a fucking pistol. I mean, he's definitely outgunned here.
Much props to the man for doing
Even
what he's gotta
trying,
do,
right.
Do what he has to do.
Right.
To try and save everybody else in the school.
Right.
Do, if he could take
With a
one of these guys
9mm.
out, right?
Yeah,
if he could take one of these guys out, that's one guy done.
Sure, because they
50%
thought
of the
there were
problem.
more than.
Oh,
they
yeah,
thought there were
for
several.
real.
You know.
If
I
he
mean,
can
you're
take
hearing
one
all
out,
that
not
shit.
get hurt, fuck it, why not?
They were scared to, like, of course, I mean, it's all chaos while it's going on, but the students, like, talking about scared to even go outside because they're thinking there's more in the fucking
Oh,
woods.
sure.
Yeah,
Along the
I mean,
school
they
edge and
thought
shit.
there was a guy on the roof, but it was a dude working on the goddamn.
Yeah,
AC
what a
unit.
shitty deal that
Like,
was.
yeah, right?
Yeah,
He's
like,
just working on the air conditioner and
Yeah.
fucking
they
think
think
he's
that's
a
a
sniper.
shooter.
Yeah.
Fucking fuck.
Which
dude.
would have been a good spot for somebody to fucking pick him off from
Right.
outside. I mean,
Now think if they had that other person that wanted
right?
the,
That's what I'm
that
saying.
could've made the
That third
bombs.
guy could have been up
on the
there.
bottom, he
Yeah,
would have been on the roof. If he had
that's
bombs.
true too. Yeah. He would have been riding it down.
Right.
The more police are obviously showing up now. At the time, the active shooter incidents, they're trained not to go inside. Of course, obviously, as we've been saying, that's changed now since then. Hard to imagine they could just sit outside and wait while all this fucking nuts chaos is going on. But to their defense, they did believe that there were more shooters, and like you said, Chris, The guy up on the roof
Right.
was just working on the heating and air conditioning.
It's just the way they did shit too, like because they had the trench coats on in one area and they're moving so fast. They get to another area, drop the trench coat, so they look like a total different person. So people are just getting confused.
Plus, they're
not
shooting
think-
all those different weapons. So from
Right.
outside, it would sound like there were 3 or 4 people,
right
maybe
in different
more.
areas. Like
Right.
everybody's just confused. Like, okay, it's 4 people, it's 5 people. Like,
Right.
just super fucking confused. 'cause
Exactly. Because
they
you
look
got people
different.
running out of there with probably 20 different what they saw,
Right, and sometimes what you think you saw isn't actually
that-
what you saw.
Right, of course.
Your head, that's just what your head thinks.
Right. Fucking scary shit. And as many times as I've worked in schools, especially following incidents like this or Sandy Hook, I'm always amazed at how easily I can get in a building and I'm almost asked no questions at all.
That's what's so fucked up to me. Like, how do you be a fucking kid that was there during Columbine and go back into a school? You got a fucking, and then you got, so like when the Parkland Massacre happens, you already have the ones that had happened recently before that, Sandy Hook and even Columbine. Like, so you have that knowledge that can happen.
Right.
That's got to be, and then all of a sudden it starts happening. Because, like, no bullshit, after I fucking, after the Batman fucking shooting,
Right.
The Dark Knight, like, when I would go into a theater after that, it was like,
What the fuck's
yo,
gonna happen?
that could
Oh,
happen.
yeah.
Somebody could stand up and just start fucking
Yeah.
pegging shit. Like, so it makes you think. So to go back to a school, man, I don't know. That's fucking scary shit.
It is, man. It is. What do you guys think collectively about, how the cops dealt with this whole situation and the response?
I don't know. Man, when you're thinking there's more shooters than what there is,
Right.
and there's fires going, that alarm was going off constantly this
Yeah.
whole fucking time, and it's
True.
You'd have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, part of me feels like they should have went in faster and harder than what they did.
Right.
But at the same time, you don't know. There's explosions going on in
Right.
there. I mean, you found random shit.
The fact they didn't even investigate a bunch of this shit beforehand.
Well, the
Right.
lead up, yeah, for
yeah.
sure. But
Right,
I'm
we're
just
talking
talking
about
about
how
how
they-
actually
they already
that
had their
bad.
names, and why wouldn't these kids be the ones doing this?
And they said one of the fucking biggest issues they had was because they had killed themselves, but they didn't know that.
No, they didn't.
So
Yeah.
they're thinking that there's still these motherfuckers. But, I mean, like I said, everybody was on their cell phones. Everybody was talking. Like, they knew right when they fucking killed themselves.
Well, but there's also,
It was like the cops were fucking behind on every bit of information somehow.
Yeah.
Through
also
the whole
the,
thing.
like,
It was
the-
weird.
I think a lot of the reason part also that they thought they were fucking still shooting even after they killed themselves is because SWAT team was going in there and basically using the guns to blast certain doors open.
Oh,
So there's
yeah.
still fucking
The sound of
gunshots
gunshots.
going
Right.
on. So you don't know what the fuck's happening.
Right. That's true. Now, there were some real heroes at
Oh, yeah.
Columbine that day. The coach, Dave Sanders, man, probably the number one hero here. Also, there were a couple of custodians that helped get the kids to hide under the desks and tables, which obviously saved a lot of lives. Dave Sanders winds up getting shot in the hallway. He's kept alive for a while.
He didn't make it though.
No, that one student that knew first aid helped him stay alive longer.
Dude, and even when SWAT came and found them, there was like somebody who needs to stay with him, and SWAT wouldn't let him stay.
Right.
Like he's like, I'll stay, and they wouldn't let him. He's like,
Right.
well, let's take him, and they're like, no. But
Right. If they could have got to him sooner, he probably would have lived. There was that part-time art teacher, Patty Nielsen. She ends up in the library and calls
Did you listen to that
911.
911 call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. She's talking to 911 huddled under a table, and there's all this shit going on around her. This is where most of the victims were. She kept the kids calm and under their tables. Many of them were shot. Some of the aftermath shit is brutal with all the blood-stained carpet, fucking bullet casings fucking everywhere.
Everywhere.
I mean, just crazy. Many of them were shot, but a lot survived, probably because of her being there and keeping them from not flipping out and trying to run away. With these two, they could have easily shot them. So the best thing they could have done was what she told them: is stay under your desk and, don't say anything. Many of them, got away, but there were plenty of victims here. There was the one kid, John Savage, that Dylan recognized. He told him to run.
Yeah.
And he was able to escape. But I thought it was fucked up, Joey, when John asked him what he was doing. Dylan said what?
He said, just killing people.
Yeah, just real nonchalant. I'm killing people. Wow.
I mean, obviously, right?
And then, of course, and then they said John Savage was like, "Are you going to kill me?"
Right.
And he didn't hear him, so he asked him to repeat what he said. And he asked him again. He was like, "No, you can go."
Right.
And he let him go.
Right. Fucked up. They had him on one of the docs I watched being interviewed too. It was 11:30 when Eric and Dylan are in the library. They got 52 students in there, 2 teachers, 2 librarians. Obviously, everybody's scared to fucking death.
Yeah.
One of the kids they killed was a disabled kid. Another was a black kid that
Kyle
was real
Velasquez.
small. Was that what his name was?
Yeah, he was the first killing in the library.
Yeah, I mean, awful. The one little black kid that played for the football team, they
Yep.
fucking made some awful fucking racial slurs.
Yeah,
and
he
shot
was like,
him.
"Hey, I found a black one," and pulled him out from under the desk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, when he shot him, Eric said, I didn't know black brains could fly that far.
And it wasn't.
What the
later
fuck,
on,
man?
like he didn't know this. That boy had not got shot in the head though. He said he had shot 2 people at the same time, and it was the other person's brains.
Right.
Oh,
So he
wow.
didn't even. It wasn't really the.
Oh,
but
wow.
he did make that comment.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Later on, when the investigation, like
That's
they,
interesting. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
There were obviously not kids, that picked on them, these two. So
No, not at all. These
they're
just
just
random
shitty.
fucking kids. that
Totally
just-
random.
they didn't give a fuck. They're just out there to kill.
Right. Eric and Dylan are screaming Yahoo and shooting up the library, having a good old time.
They were so
insulting.
stoked. They were saying, "Fuck!" They were telling him, "You know how long we've been waiting to do this."
We've come
Right.
to our culmination, basically. Like,
Yeah,
this is what
so
we've been playing.
fucked up.
Fuck everyone. And, like, they haven't released all those tapes, but some of them basement tapes, the shit they're talking.
Yeah.
Right.
And, like, real quick, go ahead.
So the Eric and Dylan are all fucking excited. They're fucking insulting. They're tormenting these kids, calling out the jocks, like you said, that are in the white hats. No one's standing up. Eric told one girl he shot in the neck to quit her bitching.
Yeah.
Fucking.
He
Just fucked up, man.
He killed the 14-year-old Stephen Curnow was under one computer desk, and he put the shotgun down, killed him straight through the neck, I believe.
Right.
And then that's whenever he goes over to Casey Rugsager, who was the girl you were saying, and he shot her. They said the bullet went clean through her shoulder. I think maybe it hit part of her neck too, but she was living. And she's sitting there moaning and fucking crying. And he says, "Quit your bitching."
That's
Quit
so fucked
bitching.
up, man. Joey, there were any specific shootings in the library you wanted to talk about? Beyond what we've already covered?
Right. We've touched on most of them, but a couple other ones that I will say, he fucking... Harris goes over to a computer desk and starts fucking screaming out, Goremonger fucking rules. But he didn't really do that. But he did. He slaps the surface of this desk twice, looks down and says peekaboo.
Yeah.
And Cassie Burnell's down there and he shoots
That's
her in
who
the
I'm
head
talking about,
fatally.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's like the skin video is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he said whenever he did that, and by that point in the shooting, he had fucking gone to one hand with it, and the fucking gun recoiled, smacked him in the nose,
face, yeah.
and he got injured. And so, like, from that point on, fucking, he basically had blood on his mouth. So all the kids said it was fucking even like scarier.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, and then so he fucking looks over at Klebold and he's like, "Man, tells him what he did." And Klebold looks at him and he's like, "Why'd you do that for?" Talk about recoiling the gun.
Right.
But they
Cassie-
fucking in the library. They ended up killing 10 and wounding 12 more. So
See, okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking about, because Cassie's the one that got shot, but there was another girl under the table with her that at the
That
same
he let her go.
that he let go.
Yeah.
Because I was just listening to that part of the book today.
Yeah.
Because I remember Cassie's car was in a total different spot, and that's where this whole shrine was.
and
at
there were
Cassie's
a
car.
couple that they said that they fucking like saw some of the girls or whatever, and they deemed them as pathetic or whatever. So he let them go. Like
Right.
they didn't have no issues with them because they were fucking probably like considered losers in
Right,
school or
right.
something. But yeah, so they didn't fuck with them or whatever. It was so fucking
It
weird.
is fucked up,
Definitely not natural selection.
Definitely
Not at all.
not
Not at
natural
all.
selection. A lot of wrath.
It's it's amazing that teacher stayed on 911 the whole time. Dylan smashed a chair on the table she was hiding under, which had to be scary. She thought she was going to die, but he kept on going. And they were shooting out the library window down to the police who were gathered outside.
Yeah.
So they're just like laying down fire, blowing rounds. They continued to torment the kids in the library, yelling shit like peekaboo and fucking with them, as we were talking about. Eric, like you said, he was holding the gun with one hand, kind of showboat when he gets hit in the face. So that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
They also told all the kids they were going to blow up the school, so there was kind of like no hope. We're all going to die. 11:36 now, so about a half.
I can't remember which one it was, but she was like talking about, are you gonna let us live or whatever? And Harris wanted to kill her, and Klebold's like, fuck it, everybody's gonna die anyway.
Right. Yeah.
And it didn't happen that way, fortunately. But
right. And now we're 20 minutes in, so this
that's a long fucking time.
It is.
20 minutes or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Right. 11:36, the library. They left the library. They go back to the cafeteria, which is known as the Commons. They tried to set off the propane bombs by shooting at him, but that doesn't go off, so they can't get it together. And they tossed a Molotov cocktail, and in a storage room, they started a small fire. Not a whole lot. Teacher put it out. They roamed the hallways and randomly shooting, and eventually returned to the library at 12:02. So they took a nice little half-hour almost stroll there, firing shots at the police outside the window. By 12:05, all gunfire had ceased. Eric Harris shot himself in the roof of his mouth with the shotgun, so blew the top of his head totally off. And Dylan Klebold shot himself in the temple with the Tech-9, both killed instantly. The teacher in the library heard them count down from, 1, 3, 2, 1, and then they shot. Pretty fucked up. Chris, definitely brutal, but, it's almost too bad they killed themselves because I can't see them liking the inside of a jail cell.
No,
For
that's
life.
why they did it. They knew what they were doing, and they weren't going to go away.
Right.
Like, we're doing this, and we're going out with everyone else. I think that I know they had they were expecting the bombs to explode in the school while they were outside, but either way, they knew they were going to die that day, no matter what, whether it be by their own hand or stand off with the cops or whatever. I feel like they knew they were going to die that day, no matter what.
I wonder if Colorado had the death penalty in '99. I don't know if they did or they didn't, but that could have been part of the decision. Who knows? Shit, even if you get the death penalty, you still got a 20-year bid at least, probably, till you actually get executed with all the appeals and stuff. SWAT teams entered the school to search for any other shooters. The survivors that put signs in the window, the one that said "one bleeding to death," which is, of course, the teacher, Dave Sanders, or coach. Of course, they didn't make it in time to save him, which is very unfortunate. Did you see that one kid that fell from the window? He was bleeding, fell down to the car, and then...
Patrick Ireland, yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah, he got shot with the shotgun, and he got shell pellets in his brain, and it fucked his head up. It basically paralyzed the left side of his body.
Oh my God.
And he's dragging himself. He gets to the window, and the SWAT team pulled basically an armored truck up, trying to catch him. And the pictures of him laying half out of the window because his legs got caught. And after that, it messed his brain, the right side of his brain up.
Oh, wow.
Or the right side. One side of his body didn't work, but I can't remember if it was left or right. But and it also messed up his speech and the way he processed everything. Really, really bad.
Totally do that.
Even still now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's too bad. That's really too bad.
I don't know, honestly.
But they called him the boy
in the book.
They called him the boy in the window.
Yeah. But yeah, it fucked him all up, dude.
Yeah, and they were criticized for that, but I don't know. I don't know how quickly they could have, gotten a bucket or something to him that would have caught him from falling.
Right.
One kid was killed outside. I thought this was shitty, and the parents found out he was dead when they saw it on the news, saw their son sprawled out in front of the school, dead. what the fuck? The police never even
They
called
left
them,
these
man.
poor kids' bodies laying out there uncovered for like 3 days or
Yeah.
36. Like
It was a long
it was
time.
a long time, and
Yeah.
there's like choppers flying over. Like
Right.
it's so terrible.
It
man.
is terrible. To find out that way is just absolutely insane. At the time, many of the families gathered at the nearby elementary school to wait for word of their missing kids. I can't even imagine it as a parent going through something like that. That's crazy. The police said that a total of 188 rounds were fired by Eric and Dylan that day. Harris fired twice as many as Dylan. The police fired 141 rounds at them during the incident, and a total of 12 students, 10 of which were in the library, as you said, Joey, one teacher, and of course themselves.
Right.
So
There was so much chaos going on that
If
day.
you want me to be honest, in over 20 minutes of firing by these kids, really only 188 rounds
Yeah, but they're shooting shotguns. That ain't fucking shit.
and 9mm.
Yeah, but I'm saying you got some that don't have as many. You got the fucking.
You got to reload, like you got a 7-round shotgun. You got to reload, fucking.
yeah, yeah, I know. I
But still, though, yeah, it seems like a long time. You can get a lot more out.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
But they were looking for
Especially if
more,
you're- Especially
like-
if you had automatic weapons.
They had a lot of
I mean,
ammo,
they
but they
are.
were still looking for more. I remember that right before that,
Yeah.
like Eric's looking for more ammo. He ended up with another 2 boxes of 50
Plus,
round.
you're thinking that you're fucking overstocked on ammo because you're fucking anticipating that these bombs are going to take care of a lot of what you're
Right.
trying to
Right.
do.
So,
That's
yeah.
a good
All of a
point.
sudden, you're
That is a
stuck
very
and
good
you
point.
got to use everything you got, and that's
Right.
it.
Yeah, that is a very
And
good
like
point.
Chris said, they even talked about, we might have to get the knives out,
Yeah.
and that
Okay,
Dylan
that's
had a
good point. I
fucking
didn't think about that
machete,
part of it.
you know. Now, Michael, many of the victims' families were fucking pissed that Eric and Dylan were included in some of these memorials as if they were victims too. Did you see that about the
I did.
one that
Oh.
cut the trees down?
Oh, I'm taking a fucking saw to that. I'm taking it.
Yeah,
I don't
they were
care.
like, fuck you. They
you.
planted 15 trees or whatever in memory of. And
There was also some carpenter or whatever from Chicago. He built 15 crosses and drove to Colorado, put
Oh,
them all
yeah.
up.
I would have burnt that
And-
shit. No, not.
Eventually, one of the victims' dads, like, they took him down.
Yeah, he took down both of theirs.
Took both of them down. So the dude came back and he took them all down and took them back with him and said he was sorry and I won't do anything like that again. But they proceeded to drive around the country displaying these fucking 15 crosses.
oh my gosh.
Like, oh yeah, dude,
Wow.
read the book, man.
It's like Ed Gein's car.
Which book?
Yeah,
This book,
that book, yeah.
Columbine? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't read all of it. I read a lot of it, but not all of it.
wasn't able to get all the
It's
way through
really
the whole
good,
book, but
man.
I got
it goes through a lot of detail.
yeah, I got through most of it, but I like audiobook, but
Yeah,
wasn't
I
able
thought
to-
about getting it on an audiobook and just haven't had time, man. So very, very interesting. But yeah, Michael, these other families, these victims' families are fucking jacked, man.
I would have been pissed too.
I can't
honestly.
imagine, who wouldn't be, right?
Exactly.
The remainder of the classes that were held at a nearby high school, and the following year they went back, which is, man, I can't imagine surviving that and then going back there. I mean, that would be
dude, for
fun.
like what Cash was saying, for real, like you walk into that again, like it's
Right.
just gonna fucking happen
Did
again.
they have
Exactly.
multiple counselors for all these students coming back? Though?
They would have
Yeah,
had to have
yeah.
stepped that shit up. I mean,
Yeah,
I can't imagine
yeah,
it.
You can't just.
How do you concentrate on
And they had to-
trig
and they
or
had to
these
finish-
difficult
Right,
subjects
right.
Even
where all
after
you
the
could
shooting.
think of is, well, the last time I was in here,
Right.
this kid's head got split open sitting next to me. you
And
know?
even after the massacre or whatever, the kids still had to go back to school somehow.
Right.
So literally, their rival, team rival,
Right.
their school, they cut their school hours down. So like the Columbine kids could go to their
Yeah.
school for half a day, and they can come back for the
Right.
they could use their school for the other half. So like. They can't, like, I know school sports rivalry is like
That was
a
really
thing,
cool of 'em, though,
but
to
they're
do
like,
that.
nah, you fucking come.
Yeah, that was cool,
Yeah.
That was cool. So, yeah, I mean, they come back with this We Are Columbine rally and welcome the kids back. Eric Harris is
Yeah, the
definitely...
dean of the school, dude, like the kids applauded him coming up for speeches.
Right.
Like, loved him, like, the best shit ever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Eric Harris, definitely a clinically diagnosed psychopath with a messianic complex thinking he was superior to everybody else. He's also considered to be antisocial and a malignant narcissist. I thought that was a good name, band name, Joey. We always come up with some good ones here. He even said that...
What was the bouquet? Spew bouquet?
DNA bouquet.
DNA bouquet,
yeah.
He even said shit about Dylan when he found out he was Jewish. Dylan, was like, man, that's just too bad or something like that. Like, what the fuck? Dylan is diagnosed as depressed, but as we've said before, when you put them together, it's like gas on fire. So they were bad. We've talked about them before. Leopold and Loeb, the Ken and Barbie killers, the Moores murderers, Henry Lee and Otis Toole.
Hillside Stranglers, too. That one, I
Yeah.
definitely don't think either one of them.
Right. Or the Lonely Hearts killers. We covered that one. That was an interesting pairing. Rose West and...
you know who I think would have killed, regardless? Leonard Lake and Charles Zane. Them
Oh,
motherfuckers
both
were-
of them motherfuckers. Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't
that
need
was
each
just
other.
two fucking storms. That
that was just
they
a
did not need each
shitstorm,
other
man.
at all. They were
That
going
was
to
a
kill.
shitstorm. So, yeah, we've talked about him. Eric is considered the mastermind of it all, and Dylan just kind of chose to be led, and unfortunately to do an absolutely horrible fucking thing.
Dude, like in some of the tapes, though, you can see, like when Dylan's doing his thing, he's looking over, like trying to get Eric's approval. And did I do that okay? Like,
Right.
So Eric was the ringleader.
Yeah. Anything to add to this one, guys? Anything I didn't cover that you guys wanted to bring up, or?
Yeah, don't shoot your fucking school up. It's fucking retarded.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, if you're going to
Just
do it,
start
why
a
do it
band.
on 420? Why do it on 420? Come on.
Start a band and get your anger out writing fucked up songs like we did, Joey.
The only thing I'll say about this is not from the story, but like I said, I went out there to Columbine. I saw the high school. Columbine High School is one of... I've been to a lot of fucking murder sites or whatnot. A lot of haunted sites, murder sites, whatever. There's a very small handful that while I was there, I felt like I was being disrespectful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
and
that.
Columbine was one of those places because we're out there by that school sign. There's no other reason these three dudes in
Right.
fucking metal shirts are out there.
Other than
Right.
The
and
morbidity of
I
what
felt
happened
the
there.
exact same way when I went to Ed Gein's, which the saving grace there was it's out in the middle of nowhere in the middle of
Right.
nothing, but there's still neighbors, and it was winter when we went out there, so there wasn't no crops up.
Right.
So it's like, you know why you're here.
Of course.
And but Columbine was one of them ones that left me with kind of a dirty feeling.
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
want to explore too much, and I mean, school was in.
That's how I felt
Yeah,
when I
school's
was
in
at
session and
when I
shit,
was
yeah.
at Ground Zero,
Yeah.
Low 12. We were on tour, and we had a down day, and I took the guys down to the city, and we got right up to the Ground Zero. I felt the same way there. I was going to buy like a souvenir, and I looked in these souvenir shops, and I'm like, this is like awful. Like people are making money
off of this
off
treasure.
of that. Like, it's like the most fucked up thing. I thought I was on like a movie set because it's such an, I mean, we're from small towns relatively here in the Midwest, but that is like the epicenter of shit going on. So it's to be on a busy place and just turn the corner and see a hole like
Right.
4 or 6 blocks by 4. I mean, like an immense fucking area, probably more than that. It was just unbelievably huge, and you could see the hole was still there, and they had just opened it up where you could go up to the gate
right.
instead of being up at back in like this platform they had where you rent and you go up and watch for a half hour, and then they bring you down and more people go up. But they freed it up. So when we were on tour, we played a show in Queens. It was the night before, or the night after, and we went to one of the firehouses that was right there, and they had lost several at the World Trade Center, and it was pretty fresh at the time.
Right.
So it was just crazy. We were there about 9 months after it happened. So yeah. So I went and saw that. So yeah, I mean, it's to go to a place like that, I can relate, where you feel almost cheapened by just having kind of capitalized on something that's fucked up.
Like I felt the same way when we were in Milwaukee going to Shakers and we went to Jommer's place. Like, everybody around here that sees us right now,
They know why you're
exactly-
there.
For some reason, I don't
The
get,
Dahmer one doesn't bother
yeah, it
me.
doesn't bother me either.
Really?
I've been up there twice. I'm like,
I mean, I
whatever.
think
These
it-
people don't give a fuck.
I think it also might be because the building itself's not. I know,
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
like I don't know, but yeah, the Dahmer didn't bother me. It was like cool.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So
I like eating people too.
I think it was a good one, guys, for the 150th. It definitely an iconic event in our history. Unfortunately, we had quite a few listeners say, "Man, I really want to hear how you guys do this one." So I hope we did that justice for you guys. Another thing that I wanted to mention, they discussed it in the 0 Hour documentary I watched. Eric was on antidepressants, and his autopsy showed a normal amount of it in his blood, so he wasn't like, quote, off his meds. He was taking his medicine, but those have been known to cause adverse effects in teens, and
Well, also,
they maybe say he should have been off of that, and they maybe should have tried a different drug, because the one they switched him to was basically the same drug, just a different company.
his like talking about how he was going to join the Marines or whatever. He got denied because of the drug he was on and the depression, so they weren't going to let him in. Now in the book they said that he didn't know that yet, that he wasn't getting allowed in. So that did.
Okay.
But because he was
Interesting.
on that drug for depression, he wasn't going to be allowed in. But
Interesting. And that, if he would have known that, he probably would have been more
even,
driven
yeah,
to
even
do this.
exactly. 'Cause
Now
like,
I
oh,
got
no,
nothing. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did it anyway, so I don't think it mattered at all. He
you
did
weren't
it
going to
fuck-
walk away with that free man.
Right, he
Right.
did it anyway.
Right. So yeah, definitely. I think that played into it. The doctors changed him to this different drug that they said was basically the same thing, and so they think maybe he should have been on something else. And that was a PhD talking about it on that 0 Hour. I recommend that one. It was really, really good. I think it was on Discovery Plus, is I think how I watched it. I did my research, as you did, Chris, with the book Columbine by Dave Cullen. He's a journalist from over there in Colorado, and he covered the case very thoroughly, wrote the book, and it's really considered like the book on Columbine.
There's a
So,
lot of fucking information in that motherfucker.
yeah, there's a lot of books written about it, but this Dave Cullen book, just called Columbine, is really a good one. I have the physical book, and Chris, you listen to the audio book. So yeah, if you're interested in this, give that a read or a listen if you like consuming your books that way. But the 0 Hour documentary, it's actually a series. It was on Prime, and I would strongly suggest it. I think I have Discovery Plus off of our Prime, I think is how it works. I think that's how I watched it. But it's a minute-by-minute account of how it all went down. Very interesting stuff. Listen to a couple of good podcasts. I know Last Podcast on the Left did this really great multi-parter on this one.
Time Suck did one too.
Yeah, he did too. He's always great, Dan Cummins. There's a ton of stuff out there on this. Actually, yes, I think that now that you say that, I think that's the one that we listened to was the Dan Cummins, the Time Suck.
It's pretty good. I listened to it
great.
a while back, and that's the one I couldn't listen to again.
Yeah, it's just really good. So, be careful what you watch and read, because not always, did this stuff come from, a down the middle type approach. It sometimes has a slant, whether it be like an anti-gun type, angle or the pro-gun angle. That's the thing I hate about the news is they just don't give it to you honest. It's got to have some sort of skew to it based on who's reading it or writing it, and I hate that. I just want to know what happened. I don't give a shit about all the fluff, But there's a lot out there, so if you're into this subject, there's some good stuff for you to get into. Now, next week, guys, we're going to get really brutal. We don't like doing these too often, Chris.
We're
but
going to Germany.
We're going to Germany, man. The most
World War II
horrible woman
Germany.
of all fucking time. The bitch of Buchenwald, Chris. Ilse Koch. Definitely a fucked up bitch. Her husband ran the Buchenwald concentration camp during World War II.
So you know it's going to be good because it's fucking.
God
Yeah,
damn.
awful concentration
Jesus
camp
Christ.
stuff.
It's
And
gonna be
she was
wholesome.
horrible. And Chris, she even did some Ed Gein work with the skin,
Why not?
making
Might as
fucking
well, I mean.
lampshades and everything, man. She was, and she would have been, boy, right around, when was Gein? When did they find Gein? I'm just trying to think.
36.
Okay, so it would have been before this. So yeah, she must have been inspired by old Eddie, man. So it's a brutal one. You probably don't know much about old Ilsa, but Chris, we did that commercial. That'll be next week
Yes,
with
we
the
did.
Ilsa commercial that
I
you did.
forgot we did that.
That was a good one.
Holy shit.
So she even made things, like I said, out of skin, like Ed Gein on steroids. So pretty fucked up. We'll do that one next week, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Joey, I'm sure after a couple of weeks, you got a little bit of
I do.
crazy page a day stuff.
I got a pretty good pile, but it's actually
Loving
not that
Page
much.
a Day.
Yeah, Page. And they even fucking put a little fucking thing on one of the ones I flipped through this week that was like, check out the next season. So they must have like the time that the new ones are coming out.
Oh, nice.
So I can get on there and probably pre-order the next one. Anyway, yeah, so Page a Day. I got some pretty cool ones. The first one I got is just a quote from Plato, and I thought the quote was fucking dope, and I'm going to put it up here in the studio. But Plato said, "The virtuous man contents himself with dreaming that which the wicked man does in actual life."
Hell yeah.
And
That's a cool quote.
it is, and it's deep, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So here's another one they were talking about. Page a Day, they're talking about electronic sniffing dogs. So now through the years, you've had all these canines that have been able to sniff out,
Like
you know,
cadaver dogs, drug
right?
dogs.
Cadaver dogs,
Yeah.
drug dogs, exactly, all that stuff. So now they started working with them that they can sniff out electronics and stuff. So in 2015, they got this black lab named Bear, and he was just one of 5 electronic sniffing dogs at the time. And this is, I mean, that's not that long ago, 6 years ago. So there's only 5. Bear sniffed out a thumb drive that human investigators had missed in a search of Jared Fogel's home, which, if you all remember, was the subway guy. The drive was loaded with pornographic images of minors, and that helped lead Fogel to plead guilty to possessing child pornography and traveling to pay for sex with minors, all because this dog found this hard drive
No
that the
shit.
humans didn't
Good
find.
boy.
The same year, that dog was involved in an investigation that led to the arrest of former Olympic gymnast Marvin Sharp on similar charges. So, old Bear fucking...
Wow.
Well, they're getting them
I heard about
pedos.
that one actually too. I didn't realize it was the same dog.
Yeah, fucking
That's
with them
crazy,
pedos.
man.
All right, so that was the electronics dogs. So now here's one they're talking about. I thought this was a pretty cool story. Isabel Goodwin. This is back in 1896. She has a husband named John Goodwin who dies. She had 4 children to provide for, and she was like, "I'm going to join the force." New York police force. So the 30-year-old passed the New York Police Department exam and joined the force. And it had only been 15 years that they'd even let women work there. But all the women that worked there were basically police matrons who watched out for the child and women criminals that came through.
Oh, wow.
So that's what she did for 15 years, but occasionally she was given the opportunity to go undercover. And in 1912 was her biggest break, and she had an undercover job as a scrub woman in a boarding house to gather evidence on gangster Eddie the Boob Kinsman.
Eddie the Boob.
And
Nice.
and so they were trying to find him for a $25,000 midday bank heist in which 2 clerks were injured. And with her surveillance and her going in there, you know, and being undercover,
Right.
she ended up busting him, and that got her a promotion, and she became the NYPD's first woman detective, the rank of lieutenant first grade, and she retired
yeah.
from the force in 1926 after 30 years.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
Yeah, I
awesome.
thought that was
yeah.
pretty cool.
Fantastic.
All right, now I got one more from Page a Day, and we've been talking Jane Toppin,
Right.
and we talked about, you know, with Harold Schechter talking
Yeah.
about her, and we've got her coming up.
Right.
So, you know, this is pretty cool. So if you like this little Page a Day
Yeah,
thing,
she's a good one,
yep.
man.
So they called it the section's called, and it's funny, it's called Jolly Jane, because we specifically asked
Yes.
Harold Schechter why they called her that.
Right.
So she was born as Honora Kelly in Boston on August 17th of 1854 to Irish immigrants Bridget and Peter Kelly. Peter Kelly's nickname was Kelly the Crack. So her mom died when she was young, and her dad, Peter, he ended up surrendering her to an orphanage. Now, whenever they got her, they said that she'd been rescued from a very miserable home. So, from all accounts, it was at least a step up from where she was at.
Right.
Then she's, at 8 years old, she's adopted by Miss Ann C. Toppin, who she eventually gave her adopted name to. She was given the name Jolly Jane while studying nursing at Cambridge Hospital in Massachusetts, where she was popular and well-liked for her cheerful attitude.
Jesus.
Now, it was there while she's on her residency that Toppin starts experimenting on patients, and she's using morphine and atropine. Like, that was her drugs of choice.
Right.
Altering the doses and falsifying their charts. She would climb into bed with them as they drifted in and out of consciousness, which was a habit that she continued through the remainder of her career.
Yeah.
She eventually confessed to killing 31 people through her 10-year nursing career, which included an entire family, Mr. and Mrs. Aldine P. Davis and their 2 adult daughters, with whom she was friends with. She was friends with the daughters, Jane Toppin was. She continued to poison her. She continued to poison her victims with morphine and atropine, either dissolved in water or diluted whiskey or injected. So watch your whiskey, Shawbags.
Wow.
Give me some morphine with my whiskey.
Hey, Jane.
And the way that Jolly Jane gave her confession, it was disturbing because she would get like happy about it, and she would talk about how much she enjoyed the death rattle and the passion she felt for watching the life drain out of her victim's face and their eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, she was fucking crazy. And she was found not guilty by reason of insanity. She was saying that she was sane, and she would fucking knew exactly what she did, but she was committed to the State Lunatic Hospital in Massachusetts, which is now just called the Taunton State Hospital. But yeah, Jane Toppin, we're going to do her.
Yeah.
They had a little quote from her, and I'm going to put this up in the studio too, but she said, "That is my ambition, to have killed more people, more helpless people than any man or woman who has ever lived." I mean, that's some crazy ass shit.
Old Jane, Jolly Jane.
Jolly
so
Jane.
that's coming up.
Jolly Jane.
So that was Page today. So thanks again. I always like reading those. I'm going to say one more thing in the murder segment because this is some recent news that popped up.
Yeah.
But Samuel Legg III is a truck driver who was arrested in Arizona for the sexual assault of a 17-year-old girl in Ohio. So they brought him back there, but he was found incompetent. His DNA has been linked to 2 women in Illinois and 2 in Ohio that were all found at truck stops.
Was that one of them in Pekin? Or Peru, I mean?
It was, I can't remember, it was Lake County, so I think.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, he just, this week, they found him incompetent to stand trial for any of those. So this guy who's been linked to at least 4 homicides plus a sexual assault, like, he's going to be locked up in a hospital. But no, Samuel Legg III, I was surprised to see that, that's how that played out.
Yeah.
You get the DNA. I mean, those were high-profile cases.
Right,
He's known as one of the long-haul killers, which there are many of those.
Oh,
but,
there's a few.
Like Ben Rose and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, some good ones, man.
But yeah, Samuel Legg III, not competent
Interesting.
of homicide.
Interesting. All right. Well, I think we've done our fair share of murder tonight. I hear that music. CK's coming down the
here he
tracks.
comes.
So, Michael, what the fuck do we need to do, man?
Let's get our fucking metal on.
Known the world over as the master of metal, the crusher of posers, and murder metal mayhem's knower of all things metal, hailing from Wild Van Street in Danbury, Connecticut, standing at 6 feet of brutal, punishing madness, weighing in at 220 pounds of poser pulverization, the one, the only, toughest bastard on the planet, Chris C.K. Kovacs!
There he is.
What up,
Great
CK?
metal motherfucker.
Sup?
As we're eating some Pop-Tarts here, kind of a ritual we've started in the studio. Chris brought them today. Some strawberry and cherry, Joey, kind of classics.
Yeah, some, what did you have, Michael?
Brown
I
sugar
had
cinnamon.
sugar cinnamon.
Yeah, getting crazy over there.
Delicious shit.
Fucking crazy.
Dude,
Just
that's
let
what's
everybody-
fucked up. You know what's fucked about them brown sugar cinnamon ones? When I was a kid, I fucking hated them. Like, why the fuck you buying these, Mom? But now I'm like, these are fucking good.
Still
I
hate
always
him.
thought you were crazy.
That's funny.
Fucking still hate him.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right, CK. Well, you We're given the task of picking a band to do for the 150th show. So how about that,
Yeah.
CK? We hit 150.
And I'm just gonna give everybody a heads up that we are not doing my own tracks tonight, so there's a little difference in the sound quality. Blame it on me tonight.
Well, it's okay. The messenger connection so far is good. So let's keep it going with optimism. So you go ahead, CK. Who are you talking about tonight?
Everybody thinks I think everybody thinks I give this band a hard rap or a hard rap. I never said I hated this band. I never said I didn't like this band. I just always thought that they weren't a band that should be rated like they should be.
I fail to agree.
Oh no, I mean I understand. Hold on one second, I lost my glasses.
I got mine on and I hate my glasses. I woke up the other day.
Fuck.
I woke up the other day and I took my contacts out the night before, dude.
Yeah.
And I had to wear my glasses because I'm glad we didn't do a podcast last Tuesday because I woke up Tuesday morning, my
Got 'em.
left eye swollen shut. I couldn't see out it, light sensitive, fucking terrible, dude.
That's horrible, man.
I was like, God damn it.
Michael's been putting his ass in his face in the night.
Dude, fucking
That's got fucking poison ivy on her ass.
fucking Mark's like, your brother been shooting his load in your eye?
The fuck is eating her ass.
All right, I'm
now
all
he's got
set.
poison ivy in his eye.
All right, you back, CK?
I'm back.
All right, so what were you talking about?
The band is Pantera.
Yes, sir.
I like them. I like them. I don't think they're one of the greatest bands. I don't think they're trendsetters. I think they're at the right time, at the right place.
Wouldn't
When
that not
everything
make
was
them
happening.
trendsetters, so?
Because if they weren't, they would have been popular in probably in 87, 86.
Yeah.
They formed in Arlington, Texas in 81.
Glam band.
Right,
Yeah.
started out
Started
as
as
a
a
glam
glam
band.
band. The first couple albums was Metal Magic, Projects in the Jungle. Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
I Am the Night. And the new sound that they were trying to find at the time. When I finally got Phil Anselmo is power metal. Yeah. How many bands have had the title power metal?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably
Pretty bad.
too many to fucking count.
Pretty bad. Yeah, not very original.
But anyway,
He said, yeah. I'm sorry, dude. That you're just like,
in 90, like I said, in 88, they're looking for a heavier sound. Hired Phil Anselmo in 88. Put out Power Metal, which got them the contract with Echo Records, a subsidiary of Atlantic. And I think it was 90. They put out a lot of people consider their classic album Cowboys from Hell.
Right.
a bit slow down below.
And I honestly think that got them all the credit because it there's nothing coming out at that time.
Yeah, they were at the perfect time. The grunge thing was going on. They were just like the light at the end of the tunnel finally.
Right.
But Dimebag was a fucking dominating fucking guitar player. I
Oh,
gotta
no
say.
doubt about it. No doubt about it. He
The
was
tone as well as his ripping fucking leads. I mean, definitely badass.
No doubt about it. He was a great guitar player. one of the greatest. I don't know about that. Definitely, he was definitely a good guitar player
very
and
much.
deserved.
He got so much influence from fucking Eddie Van Halen though. Like that's one of his.
Oh yeah.
Oh, who wouldn't have been in that time? You know what I mean?
He said straight out, Eddie's his idol. When he was buried, Eddie gave him that one guitar.
Yeah, he was buried with Eddie's guitar. Yeah.
So just to show you how much respect they had for each other, back and forth. Definitely there was definite respect there.
That's cool.
But at that time they took their influences from everybody from Van Halen to Sepultura.
Dimebag and fucking Vinny loved Kiss too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kiss. He was buried in the Kiss.
Oh my god.
In the Kiss.
Hear you talking about Kiss, it just makes me want to throw up.
In the Kiss casket.
Is that why you don't like Pantera?
Paul Stanley had COVID, and then he's getting over it. And now Gene Simmons got it. Yeah.
He's like, yes.
No, I'm not.
No, I know,
I know, but I can't fucking stand them. Sorry.
You can hate him or love him, but
I know it.
For like a guy in his 50s, for me that was the band,
right,
to be following and listening to. But they put out Cowboys from Hell, and that went just went nuts out of the box. It was played on MTV all the time.
Right.
Cowboys from Hell. That whole album was pretty much.
Cemetery Gaze is huge.
Cemetery Gaze was God. It was played all the time by radio stations.
Yeah, it was all over the radio.
Still is.
Yeah, it still is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I believe they quickly followed that up in '83 or in
90. It was
in '92. No, 92. Correct. Vulgar Display of Power, which I think was the first.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's badass.
Number one metal album to go straight to number one.
Yeah.
And like I said, I like the Anselmo albums a lot. I don't know if I would go out of my way to put them on. I could say that now and tomorrow. I could go and I could put on Cowboys from Hell for all I know.
Right. Joey, where did he, I know you're going to know the answer to this question. Where did they come up with the name Vulgar Display of Power?
I mean, it's Phil Anselmo. I'm sure that he was almost 100% the reason they named it that. He's a huge horror movie fan,
right,
out of control. So it came from The Exorcist,
right?
Which a lot of people. I mean, the cover is awesome. The dude getting punched, it was iconic. So that's the first thing you think of. But yeah, really, it
came from that exorcism where the demon says, why don't you do, or the priest says, why don't you do this? That would be much too vulgar a display of power. Yeah.
No, I always loved that, and like I said, Phil's from his whole career was always put horror into his shit too,
right?
All the time.
And what's his label called? Housecore.
Yep.
So it ties into that as well.
Yeah.
Another great album. Far Beyond Driven was in '84.
Yeah, that was great.
Dude,
94.
Another number one
94,
album.
not 84.
Yeah, 94.
94.
Dude, I remember when that came out, this dude Jason fucking got that album. I hadn't got it yet. And he listened to it one time. He's like, hey, do you want this? This is way too fucking heavy for me.
Oh, my God.
I'm just like, I'll fucking take it. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We already make cash.
What a pussy.
Listen to fucking Dave Peterson shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
What a pussy.
Right.
But excuse me. He they never had one lineup change. in the time they were together. It was pretty much they were on hiatus and that was it. But they put out two other albums in '96 and 2000, and the Great Southern Trendkill I really liked a lot.
Yeah.
I like
Great
that
Southern
too.
Trendkill's fucking.
Really good. I know people that say that that's their favorite album by them.
Yeah. It's heavy as fuck.
Dude, it's super heavy.
A lot of people hated it,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. I've heard other people say it's their favorite album.
Right. Yeah, it's weird.
but I think it's a great album, and that was kind of like saying, you know what, fuck you, we're a metal band, we're not
Right.
a poser band,
Right.
and showing their quote true colors.
I think that's why I liked it so much because, like you said, there was a lot of hate on it, but I think that's because there was a lot of hate because people wanted them to keep pushing a little more commercially,
Right.
Acceptable, and they were like, "No, we're gonna go heavy as fuck with this one."
Right.
Right, but
But
then
it-
after that,
Yeah. In
Went off
2000.
the rails.
I know you don't like reinventing the steel, Chris.
I do not like reinventing the steel.
and I actually like it.
Yeah,
Chris, give it a couple more listens. I mean,
it's
not
been a while.
it's not
I'll
a
do
good
that.
one.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Not a good
I
one,
would
but it's not
revisit it.
terrible.
Yeah.
I won't give it in there.
Yeah, I haven't heard it in a long time, so I can't. I know I've heard a lot of their stuff. I like
do
them. I think they're good too. I just like
Yeah.
CK. I don't. When I moved out here, I noticed the people here in the Midwest like really, really are very loyal Sepultura style fans, Pantera, bands that had that groove to them. It just seems to be a thing here in the Midwest. I don't know what it is, but
Slipknot.
yeah. Well, of course, yeah. Slipknot
I mean,
being
they're
from
from the
here, Des
Midwest.
Moines, yeah. So
I did think the reinventing the steel album cover, dude jumping through the fire. That was like, that's what we do.
hey, are you in my backyard?
Right? Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Are you
You're
at the
fucking-
Nation?
That's what we do.
It's CK.
That's funny.
And they all have all these albums have flux versions with 2-disc versions.
Right.
And they did a really good job with those, with the bonus tracks, DVDs, so it all came out good, especially I gotta say the Cowboys from Hell version. That version's really good.
Huh.
I'm I'm not a huge fan of live
I
albums.
was just gonna say,
but I
yeah.
like the 101
The 101
live.
proof live
That's-
album
that's-
is
Yeah.
so fucking
It's slamming,
badass,
man.
dude. Like the 101
That's-
proof album is so good.
Yeah.
That's a good album. I don't know how much. I heard there's not much overdubbing on it either.
No, it sounds fucking like legit good live.
Yeah, I got
recording.
to see him opening for Anthrax in Peoria in like '95,
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
and it was badass.
I think I've seen Pantera when they were out doing that thing. I think I've seen them 7 times.
Wow.
Like
I've seen them
I've seen them
twice.
a lot, dude.
That's
I've seen
cool.
it twice.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they were good live, man.
No, there's a fucking great show.
Hey, quick side story. Second time I seen him, I took a friend of mine that never been to a metal show. They were playing with Soulfly and Morbid Angel. He's standing up in the balcony, and he's like, I saw the floor shift when fucking Hostile came on.
Oh damn,
I was like, yeah, I was down there. I felt it.
for sure. All right, well, yeah, go give
But,
Pantera a fucking listen, man.
I believe everybody
Hey, CK,
who's a quote.
quick question for you.
Yeah.
Didn't Phil had to send the tracks to Dimebag and everybody from his place because he didn't actually record together?
No, they didn't.
For
Not-
Reinventing the Steel?
yeah, for reinventing the steel. Yeah, he recorded in Louisiana, and
Yeah,
They
that's
were all
what I thought.
in
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
he did.
All right, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's totally doable. I've done them that way.
right. But that was like when that was like the downfall of Pantera because Phil was super fucking
That's when
fucked
they
up
started
on
to hate each other.
Yeah.
yeah, super fucked up on heroin. He's fucking
Yeah.
got his back issues or whatever, and that was just the downfall.
Right.
When they couldn't be together anymore. I mean, that's the downfall of any band when you can't be together anymore. But
Right.
it's
CK,
rough.
you there?
Yeah, the speaker went on for some reason.
Okay. It sounded like you were gone. All right. Well, CK, anything else on Pantera before we move on?
Hello?
Anything else on Pantera before we move on?
That's pretty much all I got on Pantera.
Okay. Very cool.
Like I said, check them out. I think everybody's in there who's ever heard a metal band has played Pantera.
I will say, too, that you should definitely, Dimebag and Vinnie Paul both lost their lives tragically.
Right.
In messed up situations.
Right.
So,
yeah.
So definitely,
and that was
gotta
their
give
band.
a shout out.
It was like Pantera was their band
Right.
too.
Right.
Like 100% their band.
Yeah, and all those guys. Rex was a hell of a bass player.
Rex was
they were
fucking awesome.
They were a really good, talented, stacked band for
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, it's shitty when, especially the way Dime went.
Got
Yeah,
a bottle of
it's just fucked
Seven
up.
Seasons going down for $1.50.
And there's been so many side projects from
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down, who I love.
Damage Plan, fucking
Damage Plan, who I like a lot.
hell yeah.
Right.
Scott, well, not what's
Scour.
yeah, fucking
Scour, right.
Scour, fucking filling someone the illegals, fucking,
Right. Yeah. He does a lot of.
Right, there's just
which basically filling someone the illegals is a Pantera cover band with Phil Anselmo or doing.
pretty much now there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Now, CK, what's your lost classic here? Because the one I'm looking at on my screen, I can't believe it. If that's it.
It's funny because I didn't pick this one.
Oh yeah, it just showed up on my computer. I just figured that was what you wanted.
The
So
fuck is happening?
And,
he
You might
hates
have
this
to-
band.
we might have to have a off the
Off the air
line talk about
discussion.
this discussion about this fucking I don't know.
Abomination.
We always make
Of
fun
this-
of the band Oz, Fire in the Brain, and I put that in the notes for CK's Lost
Of this
Classic.
bag of shit.
Even though I
band.
knew he wasn't going to want to talk about it. But now we're talking about him. So this was back in the day. Okay, you guys may be a little bit young for this, but maybe not. Where you bought albums because the cover looked cool, because there was no internet.
That's how you did it. No,
There was no other way to know, especially with the obscure, unknown bands.
that's how we did shit.
Yeah. So I remember buying this album that's got was it a skull with the candle on it, CK?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's
Can't forget it.
it's cheesy as hell now, but at the time it looked kind of badass,
Right.
And it's called Fire in the Brain. That's cool, So I remember buying it, all optimistic, and then put it on, and I was like, oh my God, it's so bad. Yeah, it's just really cheesy metal.
Bad isn't the fucking word.
It's just real cheesy, old school metal. I just don't care for it. I'm sure some of our listeners are maybe like, you're a douchebag because Oz is my favorite band. And if that's the case, I'm sorry, but
That's
I just
cool.
disagree with you. But Fire in the Brain is not your lost classic?
It is this week because
Oh, because it's in the notes. All right, well, we covered a classic. Whether
I-
you think
I
it's a
go by-
classic piece of shit or the best fucking metal you
go
ever
by what
heard.
the
I don't
notes
know.
say. So this week I'll have to make up for it next week with some that's got more teeth to it. And it's not a bag of fucking lighted
damn.
dog shit on somebody's front porch.
Jesus.
Thank you for that, CK.
All right. Well, 150th episode, I got to keep you on your toes,
Yeah.
CK. All right.
So
Well, I
it's all
hear that.
good.
I hear that music. It's coming across from across the pond. We're gonna listen to some 6-6.
Fucking six.
All right, 6-6 fucking 6.
Six.
Gonna go around the horn and see what you guys have been listening to. Gonna start with Joey Cashman. What you been jamming lately, buddy?
I've been listening to the new Goremonger CD a lot because I've been working on that.
That's cool.
I'm getting close to finishing it, which I had been on
No way.
I was on like a 6-month hiatus. The CD was like 70% done, but now it's actually grown into more than what it was. So I'm stoked.
Oh,
on
that's
that.
awesome.
So I've been listening. What's that, CK?
Who's in Goremonger?
I know, right? but I've had that in my car because I always like the car test on my sounds the best on my mixes.
You got to do
the car test.
Typical car test.
Oh, I don't know how many fucking copies of Low 12 albums I had, like 20, 30 different versions of it.
Yeah.
More bass, less bass, more this, more that. Try it out. So,
But besides the Goremonger, though, I was listening to an album that I can listen to in any mood that I'm in. Like, it doesn't matter. Alice in Chains' Dirt. Like, if I hear that, it doesn't matter what kind of mood I'm in. I can put it in and enjoy it anytime.
Right. I concur with that.
And another band that's not quite so heavy, but I picked up the CD recently, was Stabbing Westward, Wither, Blister, Burn, and
We
Peel.
were jamming that in your car the other day.
Yeah, which they're from Western Illinois, but
they're not
an
far
Illinois
from us.
band too.
Oh, that's
so.
cool.
Aren't they like a jam band?
No, they're you're thinking of Widespread Panic. No, Stabbing Westward, they kind of like new metal sound. They had like
kind of
they had a couple radio hits, and then they had a song on like the Child's Play 6 or something, or Chucky.
They're lighter.
What do you think?
They're not heavy rock, but they're good. I like them. Like they came out when we were in high school.
Right,
and shit.
exactly. It was a timing thing.
Yeah.
Right. That's cool. What about you, Michael? What you been listening to?
Honestly, a couple, three guys I know actually just put out their own album.
Fucking Soul.
Oh yeah, okay.
Dude, that album sounds good as fuck.
It's really fucking good. That actually goes live tomorrow on every streaming platform.
Right.
Yeah,
it's black metal, isn't it?
Dude, but
it doesn't sound like black metal to me.
Dude, it's fucking badass. The quality sounds good and everything, dude.
That's cool.
Like,
I was listening to that, and then other than that, no, I had to start training people. I can't listen to shit.
Right. What about you, Chris? What have you been listening to?
Audiobooks.
Audiobooks, yeah.
Well, at work anyway. I was obviously listening to the Columbine book.
Right.
I restarted the first book in this 3-book series called The Passage that I was listening to.
Yeah.
Other than that, at home, fucking just whatever gets played. I barely play anything. Just let other people play what they want.
Right.
Play shit.
I play shit. You play shit. Everybody plays shit. It's just music.
I don't play anything.
That's cool. What about you, CK? What you been listening to there? Wild Man.
Is me and Joey were on the same wavelength with bands this week because I was also listening to AIC.
Nice.
They're one of those bands that, like Joey said, or albums, but for me it's one of those bands where they're I don't know if they could be considered a grunge band.
No, dude, they toured with Pantera and shit so much. Soundgarden and Pantera and fucking AIC.
It's up to interpretation, but
right.
Yeah.
I've always liked that band, and every 6 months I go back to them and I jam them. I've also been jamming the new Maiden single.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Because it's coming out Friday. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing
for it to come out. I will be unfortunately, because I can't get to my stereo at the moment, I will have to be playing that on my JBL Bluetooth. I also been listening to Megadeth, Rust in Peace.
You can never not listen to Rust in Peace.
Yeah, that's fucking killer.
Like, if you, oh my God.
When in doubt, Rust in Peace.
When in doubt, Rust in Peace.
Right.
And still jamming that Green Jelly.
Hell yeah.
The new one?
Right.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's really good.
It is. Yeah, I
That's
fucking
cool.
love it.
I've been jamming that new Desecrator band, Summoning. Fucking badass. I don't know if you've heard that yet, CK. It's killer.
Yeah, I listened. I gotta play it more.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I really dig it.
Hasn't really caught on to my ear yet, but
yeah, it's definitely different.
I do like it.
It's different. I've also been listening to a podcast with kind of a funny name, but it's a writing podcast called Dead Robot Society. They're on like episode 6 something, so they've been doing this for quite a
Goddamn.
while.
That's yeah.
And
you said it's really great.
yeah, it's really good. They're funny, and they're 2 writers that talk about different topics each episode, but they go in the weeds big time. But they also use their own experience writing the novels that they've written to discuss the different topics, so it's very interesting. Even though I haven't read either of their stuff, it's just cool to hear people that I would consider, as close to me as I've listened to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sound like the
pretty down to earth guys. They still have one of them still has a day job. The other one just writes and does voiceover stuff. So anyway, Dead Robot Society writers out there, and Desecrator. And I've been reading a lot lately, so I've not had as much time to listen to stuff. But anyway, the 666 Club is a good
fuck
thing
that.
to do.
I'm gonna tell you what, my brother fucking looks at me like that one more time, I'll beat his ass in the studio. And he's
I'm
never
sorry, I
allowed.
don't remember the 666
Can you
Club.
video that when
Fuck you,
that
dude.
happens, please?
So the
Kick his
666
ass.
Club is a exclusive club for people that want to support the show, $3 a month. Patreon.com/Murder Metal Mayhem, and you can do that. $3, man. That's not much.
Go
You
get
the
it. Get some
episodes
shit.
early, the karaoke stuff as soon as I do them. The discounts on merch, 10% off merch,
Hell yeah.
and lots of cool things. So thank you for those that are supporting us that way, and those of you that are thinking about it. Link to that in the episode description, so you give it a list, check out, and hopefully sign up.
Sign up and then come get some merch.
That's
I
right.
got
We get
sick
some
shit.
killer
I'm a member.
shirts.
I'm a member.
Yeah.
It's worth it. I promise you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've been a member for a while now, and that's
Yeah.
cool that you got the stuff, and you see
I
what
think,
we're sending out. It's
Michael was
legit.
the first one.
I think you're right.
Shit, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I believe you might be right. And we've talked about, we're not going to reveal it yet, but we're talking about our topic we're going to do for the Patreon, next
new
to Patreon.
Yep.
We're going to do a really good topic, and
I
we'll
don't
share
even
that
think we
with
should.
you
I don't
soon.
even think we should let them know what the topic is. This should be a damn surprise.
Oh, a surprise.
No.
I
Okay.
agree.
No, don't let them know what it is. Like, if you want to
Okay.
hear what it is, you better be a
Oh,
Patreon
sure.
member.
Oh, that's a
No,
good
don't let them
idea.
know what it is.
Okay. Well, we'll go with what you're saying.
What? That's going to be the cast rating of Chris Shawback?
I mean, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
CK, I got a new
Shit.
sword, so you never know.
We got these new shirts, the Jeff Gaither shirts coming up on Halloween. What better
Badass.
shirt? The cool zombie shit on the front, blood spatter on the back. Link to that in the episode description if you want to get one of the new shirts.
Get all that shit. My homie Tor just bought fucking the old shirt, the new
new
shirt,
shirt.
the activity book, got
Oh,
the
wow.
And
DVD.
DVD.
Nice.
the old-
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Towards the
repping.
homie, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking towards
Is,
the homie.
It seems that our activity book has taken off all of a sudden.
Yeah, we've sold a few. Joey seems to sell them. I've sold a few. It's been a little bit of a run on them. Yeah, it's good. All right, well, we've done plenty of metal tonight. So, CK, what the fuck do we need to do?
We got to get our mayhem on. Magnata Animal Rescue, how can I help you?
Hi, my neighbor has several kittens in his apartment, and he's been talking all crazy, saying he wants to kill them and post a video of it on the internet. What the fuck should I do?
Well, do you have a cell phone that you can use?
What do you mean?
So you can take the video for him. I'm sure you could use someone to do that while he's killing the kittens. It's kind of hard to do both, you know what I mean?
What the fuck? That's sick, man. I want to stop him. That's why I'm calling you.
Well, at Magnata Animal Rescue, we encourage people to kill the cutest animals, so people will adopt the ugly ones. So killing kittens makes perfect sense. Adopt a goat with mange, or a rabid possum instead. Ugly animals need loving too.
You're just fucked up.
Oh, boy. That was a
Goat
good
with
one.
mange.
I want the
Goat
rabbit
with
possum.
the rabbit possum, yeah. So that was a little Magnata Animal Rescue Service commercial. That was CK as the person answering the phone and Joey as the caller. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one we did earlier this year. And, of course, before that, my favorite breakdown, I think, of all time, that Domination from Pantera. That's fucking sick, man.
That's just a great riff.
That's just nasty. All right, so Joey, you said you got a good mayhem story
but
for us.
did you want to bring up the bit of metal?
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. We forgot some. Unfortunately, we slipped and forgot some metal news that CK wanted to throw in some sad news.
One of my favorite bands, Trouble. You know, he hasn't been a member of Trouble for 15 years or so. Eric Wagner, their former lead singer, unfortunately lost his life to COVID just last couple weeks ago. And wish him to rest in peace, and Godspeed on him and his family.
Yeah, that was rough, man. He's from Chicago, so not too far from us. Trouble's just iconic, especially in that area.
I met the band a couple times, and definitely he was definitely a stand-up guy and down-to-earth guy who had no ego whatsoever.
Right.
That's badass.
That's cool.
I mean, badass that he didn't have an ego.
Yeah,
not badass
for sure.
that he died.
Terrible,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Well, Joey, you said you got some good mayhem
Yeah,
for
it's
us
mayhem.
tonight.
I've been talking about this one for a few weeks now. So I finally got it all together, and I tried to streamline it because I knew tonight was going to go long. But that's all right. 150 episodes. Y'all listening to us. That's awesome. Anyway, so I said I was going to tell this story about back whenever I was fucking a teenager, and I decided to go on tour with the Grateful Dead. Follow them because
that's what
that
you
was
do.
the smartest thing I needed to do.
Right, because that's what you do.
So I'm going to go through this story, and as I was recounting this, I mean, this happened 20 some odd years ago. So some of the details are a little blurry,
a little hazy.
Yeah, and I mean, and there were things that I was remembering while I was doing it. So I was glad I kind of sat down and thought it out. But I'm going to go with this one for mayhem tonight, and this is the story about when I followed the dead. So I was 19 years old when this happened. I think I had just turned 19 because we went out in the summer, and my birthday's in May, so it's right after that. Me, and I'm going to use these guys' first name because it doesn't fucking matter. So in case anybody that's listening fucking hears it and they know who I'm talking about, they can fucking follow along a little easier too.
Right.
But this is in Mattoon, of course. So I've told a few stories from down there, Mad Gas.
Oh yeah, Meth-Tune.
Then this is definitely some Mattoon shit. So I'm 19 years old. Me and this dude Brian and this fucking weirdo hippie motherfucker that we were hanging out with at the time, Chris.
It's not me.
No, it's no Chris's that we've ever talked about on this. But this dude is he was way the fuck out, and that's me saying that from back then. Like, he was a way out dude. And he was more into it than I was. Like, I was just coming up, but I think like he had gone to some of the shows before and all that, so he kind of had an idea. Like, he might even have followed him or whatever.
Right.
So he's like telling us about this shit. We used to have like these big nitrous parties, and this guy would fucking get the tanks filled. Like, he had the fucking card, and he ended up getting busted. But for a few months, like, we were having hellified parties off this nitrous. And I remember like Chris was trying to make like some kind of speed, and it was just like some like trash type speed, and we're in the middle
bathtub meth.
Yeah, like, and he was just, I don't know, he was so fucking way out there. But this guy convinces me and Brian we're gonna go follow the Grateful Dead, and we also had this girl, Heidi, that Chris was banging at the time, and it was like, looking back at it, it's a weird kind of creepy situation because he was older than we were, and she was like younger than me. So.
Damn.
But anyway, so she was going to go with us. So it was the four of us. Now, not a one of us have a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Right. None of us got no money. What we're going to do is we took what money we could scrape up, and we bought these dank beers, like all these IPAs. And this is back like in the day before like that was a big thing. So to be able to get like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale and shit like that was considered dank beers.
Right.
So we got like 6 cases that this guy that fucking Chris knew like at this liquor store hooked us up a deal on them, and then we fucking took a bunch of shirts and we tie-dyed them, and we're gonna sell them out of the trunk of the car.
Fucking right.
Now,
That's what you do.
Now this car that we're gonna go fucking follow the dead in is, I don't even know what it was, like some fucking trash ass Mercury, like something. I mean, this car was not. If you saw it
was
right
not
now,
roadworthy.
right, you're not even gonna go to Chicago in it from here.
Oh damn.
With the car, and first off, it hadn't ran for a while, so like we're trying to figure it out. And then we got a new alternator for it, and it fucking started up. So we're gonna drive this motherfucker. So me, Chris, Brian, and fucking Heidi, we're all fucking, we're taking off, and we're going. We leave Mattoon, and we fucking take off east to go follow the Grateful Dead. Another thing about that car is it didn't have a brake light. So what we did is we fucking bought a 20-ounce Coke on the way out of town before it got dark. We peeled the fucking red label off it and put it on the back fucking light.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and so we got like probably an hour into Indiana and we get pulled over like a motherfucker, of course.
Oh no.
The cop's like, what's going on? And we explained to him what we did. He was like, well, at least you tried. And like, we didn't get no trouble for that, and he let us go. But that was some funny ass
That's
shit.
awesome. That's like,
good.
at least you tried.
Yeah.
No, that's badass right there, bro. There's
Right.
effort into it. Yeah.
So I'm excited to go on this trip, especially like to go out to New England. You know what I'm saying? Back in like Connecticut and
From where
Vermont
you're
area.
from, yeah.
Right. And I got family in Maine and all through there. So I was excited to go out there and see that.
Right.
We never made it. So we're
never made it.
we're in Washington D.C. Now let me also clarify that this whole time I followed the dead, I never once went into a show. I never saw them ever.
Oh my god.
But I followed them. So
Okay.
So we go to the Washington D.C. show, and I don't know what's going on, but we got super fucked up that night. Like, we were partying, and Brian, the kid that was with us, like, I mean, he's the same age as me, but maybe a year younger. But he got fucked. It was his birthday, and we got fucked up. And we fucking end up at after the show's over, we end up at this fucking rest area off the highway.
Right.
And there's all these wook ass hippies hanging out, partying and shit. We're partying with them, you know. The girl that we're with that was banging Chris, Heidi, she ends up splitting off and jumping in the car with some other dude. For real, she bounces on us right there.
Oh my god.
The cops show up and they're like, you know, they boot us all out of there. Like, you can't fucking stay partying at this rest area. So we start to drive and like we're all fucked up and like it's about to be morning and shit. The fucking car fucking just dies. It's fucking done. We're on the side of the road and fucking, you know, we're like, oh my god, what the fuck? We're just so fucked up. And so Chris is like, okay, well, I'll take the battery and I'll go walk to this Walmart. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got there's nothing like that at this time.
Right.
He's like, I'm going to walk to this Walmart and exchange the battery or whatever. So me and Brian are still chilling in the car. I had a sheet of acid that I had got. Well, acid was so cheap on this fucking tour. Like, you couldn't even sell it for a quarter a hit because everybody had it. It was crazy. Wow. So I had a sheet that I got right off the bat. I think I traded I had a Creature skateboard and I traded it for it. And I put it in the fucking, under the black fucking part of the CD case that was in the car, and I fucking just left it there. I was like, I'm going to go back to Mattoon when this is all done, and I'm going to make some money off it and party a little bit, you know? So I had that, but while we're sitting there, the cops fucking pull up on us, of course. And me and Brian are all fucked up, and we're like, oh shit, and the fucking cop, you know, he's like talking to us, and we explain to him what's going on, and there's a fucking open beer that Chris had left in the fucking console.
I would never do such a thing.
And neither one of us were 21. We're, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I was
boy.
19, I think he was 18 or something. And so fucking they got us for fucking, you know, the alcohol. We're telling them, man, it's this dude's though. He's 21, you know?
Right.
Chris comes walking back down with the new battery and fucking at the same time that they're fucking arresting us, they bust him for public intoxication.
Get the fuck out.
We all go to jail in Fairfax County, Virginia, which is Washington, D.C. It was the fucking scariest situation.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, bro.
So, I mean, we're in the fucking cop car, me and Brian, like side by side, and fucking he's nodding out because he's off these pills and all fucked up, you know?
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like pinching him while we're handcuffed, like, bro, you have to like
stay
get
awake.
it together through this. I'm like,
Yeah.
the whole time we're going through processing, passing and shit. It was like, you have to fucking make it through. Like, we can't get in trouble. So we get put in this fucking jail cell, and I mean, it is fucking freezing, and it's all cement.
Oh, it's jail. It's always
I'm in
freezing.
fucking a tie-dye shirt and some shorts. You know what I'm saying? Fucking freezing, and I found a fucking roll of toilet paper that I used for a pillow to put under my head.
Exactly.
And I'm tired as fuck, so I passed out for quite a bit of it. Now, Chris, he ended up getting out before we did because he was just in there for public intox.
Because he's 21.
So they let him out in the morning. We had to talk to the judge. The judge, they talked to our parents and everything back in Illinois.
Boy.
And fucking, they gave us PR bonds, so we got out on our personal recognizance, which is basically saying that we gave our word that we would come back, which of course we're not going back. But anyway, fucking. So while Chris gets out of jail, he ends up at like a Denny's or something, some kind of restaurant, and is talking to this fucking gentleman who ends up like buying him dinner and fucking paying to get the car out of the impound because it was fucking impounded. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck was up with that, but I know that we ended up getting out, and he was there, and we were able to get the car. So that was pretty cool, you know. I bet. Whatever went on with that.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got the car back.
Hard saying.
So we start to take off, right? And then we're going to fucking... I think at that point we had decided to go back to Illinois. I'm not 1,000% sure on that or if we were going to continue on, but I think we'd already missed, like... It would have been tough for us to catch up.
Right. It's just like...
So I'm pretty sure we're on our way back to Illinois, but now we're driving through the mountains, and this car is just fucking done. It's like, what the fuck do you think I'm doing?
Right.
And the car just fucking dies. So we're in this fucking little mountain town, like out in fucking Virginia or some shit. And... West Virginia. So I don't know where we're at. Somewhere in there. Maybe Pennsylvania.
On the Appalachia?
Yeah. And we have no car. We've got our garbage bags full of our tie-dye shirts and whatever else bullshit we have with us. And
no money.
Yeah, the car is abandoned. We fucking go into the
Did
whatever.
you grab the acid?
Yeah, and I had the acid. Okay. We go into whatever town that we're in.
The acid.
And now... It starts raining. Like, we're up in these fucking, up in the woods in these mountains looking down this town like, is this where we live now? You know what I'm saying? And fucking, like, Chris is like talking about like, yeah, I'm just going to fucking live here. Fuck it, I'm done. And he's like fucking going through a whole thing.
Not me, no, not me.
Anyway, it starts raining on us. We're out here with our bags. The McDonald's in that town was cool enough to let us fucking bring our shit into the back and like leave it back there in this fucking area.
Right.
We don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, Chris is completely given up on everything and he's just fucking done. Me and Brian, like, we took off and like kind of fucking walked around this town. It was pretty cool, actually, a little fucking mountain town.
Right.
And fucking we saw some girls and stuff. Like, you know, for young us, that was cool. So we got to think rationally. Like, we're not going to go get a job in this town and just live here now. So we get a hold of fucking Brian's older brother. He's like a year older than me. Tells him whatever, the situation. Mark drives all the way from Mattoon out to pick us up.
Oh, my God.
And brings us back. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, all the way from Mattoon.
Yeah. He drove all the way from Mattoon.
Oh, boy.
So, I can't remember now. Like, this is terrible, but I mean, it was a blurry situation. This
Dude,
whole time.
the whole thing.
Either he brought his dog or he brought his girlfriend. Whatever it was, it's in like a
same thing.
Well, it's in like a fucking Ford Probe. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
So we got us three in the back, and maybe the dog up front or whatever, or I can't remember. And then our shit. Just crammed in this Ford Probe, and I remember sitting on like there was 2 seats in those cars in the back.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fucking. So I'm like on the middle thing,
Yeah,
the whole fucking way.
Oh my
man.
God, dude! I know exactly what you're talking about, though, dude.
So we end up, you know what I'm saying? We end up getting back to fucking Mattoon. So that was the first part of this fucking story. Now here's the second part. We're back in Illinois, and I got the acid. I'm fucking hanging out. We hang out one day, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, fucking having a good time. Graduation had just happened, and one of our other friends, Jackie, she got this fucking new Chevy for fucking graduation.
Oh.
So they're like, why don't we take this thing and pick up the tour?
Oh, no.
And we'll go out and fucking party. So now, like, Brian, he don't go with us. He's done. Like, he had his fun. Chris is still down to go. I'm going to go with him because I'm not doing anything. Jackie's going to go. It's her car. And then our other friend, Brittany, who was one of Jackie's best friends. So us four, We take back off and catch the tour when it comes through Deer Creek, Indiana, and it's heading out west.
Oh my god!
God damn.
But now we're in a better car, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And plus, like,
It's gonna
you
be
know,
safe.
I think we might have had a little more money between us by this point and whatever. So everything actually was going really well. And, like, we traveled across the Southwest and I went to Vegas. It was my first time I ever went to Vegas. It was my first time out west at all. And
Right.
Vegas was so fucking dope. Like, I had such a blast. Like I said, I didn't go into any of these shows, but I still had a fucking blast. So we're over there. It was at Cashman Fieldhouse, which I'll always remember that because I never seen anything named
Really?
Cashman until I went out there. And so we're at the show, like, partying, and I'm pretty sure, like, we saw Heidi, who had taken off with them other dudes.
In Virginia?
Yeah, so she's still hanging out. She's still touring with these dudes. Chris had a sister, and I can't for the life remember her name, but she was fucking cool as shit. She was touring on this fucking huge fucking hippie party bus that was going around. So we ended up hooking up with her and hanging out. And, you know, that was super fun. Vegas was just dope. We ended up fucking getting a spot at Circus, and then we got a room later on at the Excalibur. But we ended up fucking hooking up with these ballin' ass dudes. I don't know what they were into. And the dude Chris, like I said, he was the social butterfly, so he always got us into all these situations.
Right.
But he hooked us up with these dudes somehow. We're fucking hanging out with them in their fucking room, and they got fucking tons of Molly. Now
Right.
back
Yeah,
then,
just
I didn't know
getting
nothing
fucked up.
about no ecstasy. And these dudes are fucking dumping fucking piles in my water while I'm fucking drinking it.
Getting
So-
roofied and shit.
Yeah, I am fucking
Like getting roofied
I've
and
gone,
shit.
and we're tripping balls. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking out of my mind by this point. I'm fucked up. Brittany.
This is what happens when you follow the
Yeah.
dead.
Brittany had eaten acid that night while we were at the show, but she got so drunk she fucking passed out at the fucking hotel. She didn't do none of the fucking Molly with us, nothing. So I go down on the floor with these guys, and I'm like, just
You went
fucking.
down with these guys on the floor.
but I'm just floating through this fucking casino. I'm like, whoa. We get down on the floor, and they're like, yo, you can't be here with us because you're 19. You got to be 21 to be on the fucking gambling floor, which I didn't know nothing, you know? So I'm
Right.
like, what the fuck am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? Fucking. So I ended up just wandering around this hotel for a little bit, like full Fear and Loathing style, just looking at the carpets and fucking. It was amazing. So I end up back up in the hotel room. Brittany, she starts getting up because she's tripping balls now. Like, what the fuck's going on? So me and her just take off, and we're just walking up and down the strip. So, like, I didn't get to go in any casinos or nothing like that, but it was still awesome. And all these fucking hippie motherfuckers from the show were all there that night, so they're all
wow.
over the strip. We're smoking weed all over the place and shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
So Vegas was a fucking good-ass time. So we take off from there, and we go out to fucking California. It was my first time in California. We go to this L.A. show. Let me also clarify that Jerry Garcia was dead by this point. So they were touring with Steve Hornsby singing, who Steve Hornsby was a touring member of the Dead for like 10 years with them.
Okay.
But we go out to L.A., and I have still, to this day, never seen a crowd like what I saw out there. It was so fucking huge. Like, you're in one part of the parking lot looking, and there's just a fucking sea of people all
It's
over
like
the
a
place.
European fucking
Yeah,
festival
it was
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
incredible. So we
Wow.
go there. I don't get into the show just like every other show, but we ended up fucking up in these hills like outside the stadium. And where we were at, like, you couldn't see nothing, but the sound was fucking perfect.
Sounds
so
great.
we sat up there.
I bet
just
you got to
fucking-
see like, hell yeah, dude.
So we're just up there fucked up in nature, fucking listening to the fucking concert.
Wow.
high as fuck.
And then we fucking take off from there, go to Santa Cruz. When we get into Santa Cruz, I'm fucking, like, at one point I have like a breakdown. I'm about to fucking wreck this car, and I drive it up on the curb. 'Cause these motherfuckers are like fucking yelling shit in my ear back and forth, and shit's getting a little rougher, you know?
Right.
So I almost wrecked the car. We get to a hotel. I fucking go hang out with these kids on the beach, and I got this acid, and I'm selling it to them.
God damn.
I get back to the hotel, and the Chinese lady won't let me back up in the room because I don't have no key, and it's too late. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I end up going back on the beach in Santa Cruz and hanging out with these squatter kids all
Yeah,
fucking night, just
you
fucking
told me
tripping
about
with
this,
them.
yeah.
And it was fucking super fucking fun, and I'll always remember that. And there was a bum that was there that was on this bench, and we gave him money to go into the liquor store and get us a bottle of booze, and he totally burned us and took off with our money. And I wasn't even pissed about it
He's like-
because I was like, I got burnt by a bum for some. That's
Yeah, he's
awesome.
like,
you know what I'm saying?
whatever, I got it.
We took off from there. We ended up in San Francisco. All I remember was that place was dirty as fuck. I don't remember much else. We ended up going to Reno and staying at the Circus there, so I got to stay at both the Circus. Now, coming out of Reno, we get a fucking flat tire on the way home. Like, we're just trying to get home by this point,
Right.
and the tire goes
Dude,
flat.
this is so classic,
So
bro. The
we, like,
whole
walk
story.
back to this
I've
fucking...
I've heard it in parts
Yeah.
before.
But I walk back to this fucking... We end up at the mechanic's fucking place, and we ain't got no money for shit. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom... She knew I was out doing what I was doing, you know. I was like, Mom, we're trying to come home. We made it this far. I need $100, get the tire fixed. She fucking Western Union that money. Saved our ass on that one.
Oh, damn.
So fucking, we got that fixed. We're taking off. I remember driving back like through fucking Missouri or somewhere on I-70, and it was like 2-lane traffic, you know, because they were doing road work.
construction.
So
Right.
it's just 2 lanes coming and going.
Yeah, I don't
and
like
I'm
that.
fucking tripping balls, just staying up all night, just trying to get us home, and it's raining, and these fucking semis are like blowing water on me, and I'm like, I got my friends' lives in my hands, and I'm so fucking freaked out.
Wow.
And we made it all the way back to Mattoon. It's fucking wet. You know what I'm saying? The tires have been
Fuck
through
yeah,
it.
that's
Right.
that's mayhem.
I pull into a fucking stoplight, like I'm coming up on a stoplight right when I get into Mattoon. Like we're 2 blocks
like right off of
from
fucking
old girl's house.
74 or right off 57.
Yeah, basically, and like 2 blocks from old girl's house. Fucking light turns red. Fucking 2 cars stopped in front of me, like side by side. I hit the brakes and it just fucking starts sliding. I don't know how, by the fucking miracle in the world, we slid in between those 2 vehicles, did not touch a one of them, flew out into this intersection. No cars were coming. I was fucking gunned that motherfucker. Went back to her house, and that was the
Wow.
story when I followed
Park the
the
fucking
dead.
car, done.
Damn.
Damn.
That's
I'm
fucking
not-
brutal.
Yeah.
That's a crazy fucking story,
Yeah.
dude. That's a good one, though. Like you said, episode 150,
Yeah.
man. We're pulling out all the fucking stops.
Fuck yeah, we is.
I've got a lot of good feedback, so appreciate that for Creation of Chaos 3. I've got the audio book on Audible, iTunes, and Amazon. And you could buy it locally for those of you listening here in Central Illinois at the Painted Wraith Curiosity Shop downtown Bloomington. I'm going to be doing a book signing there at the Painted Wraith on Saturday, October 30th. And I'll get more information on that as we get closer.
That place was awesome. I took
Yeah.
Alex came down, and I
You
brought
took
him
Alex
over
over there?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
cool.
And then Stephanie came down. I took her over there, and we bought
Nice.
some stuff.
Cool,
Dude,
cool.
Dude, fucking
Yeah.
Stabby and Stephanie have a fucking badass
And we're
shop,
gonna do
dude.
we're gonna do an episode from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are going to do a remote from there in October. So that'll be
yeah.
awesome. October 19th, I think.
Hell yeah.
Killer cage match tonight, guys. We got a good one. We got some listeners we want to say thank you to.
Yes,
Chris.
once again, we got Chris Gorspawn, we got Gummo, Wall Bacon, Wall Bacon,
Trash dick.
Wall Bacon, Trash Dick,
and Layla Z.
and Layla Z, Trash Dick.
Tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different, though, Joey. We got the 2 killers fighting in the cage.
We got Harris and fucking Klebold gonna fucking go at it with each other.
Why not? The 2 fucking
150th
idiots from
Columbine.
Columbine. Put them in the cage together. So we're going to do
You
that.
know what? They might not have all their guns with them, but we'll see what kind of.
Got some weapons for them to fight with.
Yeah.
CK, what are they going to be fighting with tonight?
Let's see. We got a chainsaw and a belt sander in the cage
Yeah,
and a skunk injected with heroin.
with cocaine.
Cocaine, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So
What?
heroin.
Heroin? It'd be asleep or
We
puking.
got, I know. We got Eric
dead.
Harris and Dylan Klebold, the
Yeah.
Columbine killers, fighting in a cage with a chainsaw and a belt sander, and in the cage with them is a skunk injected with cocaine. So, Chris, what the fuck with this one?
Wait.
Klebold
Got
and
the
Harris, man?
chainsaw, the belt sander, and the skunk with cocaine. Cocaine skunk is just gonna wander around spraying whatever the fuck he wants to do, looking for
Right.
cocaine. Oh, you got coke? Nope, spraying you. You got coke? Nope, spraying you. You got coke? Spraying you. Yeah, so I ain't worried about the skunk. Dylan's probably gonna be the most passive, so he's gonna grab the chainsaw and fucking cut fucking Eric's head off.
Oh, wow.
I'm going with Klebold on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael, what about you, dude?
I mean, I'm thinking the skunk Chris was totally wrong. that thing's gonna spray those guys, and they're gonna be
Incapacitated.
Like in their face and
Incapacitated.
shit, like in their eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be incapacitated, and they ain't gonna know what to do, and the skunk wins.
Skunk wins?
Okay.
Skunk wins.
Yeah.
All right.
CK, what do you think, dude? So what do you think, CK? Who's going to win this killer cage match with these two going at it?
The skunk.
The skunk?
Wow. Same choice as Michael.
Yeah, you guys
Michael
agreeing on
called
the
that
skunk.
same shit, dude. That's badass.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to infest the room
That's what I said.
with cocaine and
I want to be infested in a room with cocaine.
Me too.
Come on, man.
Just going to be out of it.
Shit.
I
the
think
skunk wins.
I
for
think
me too.
physically Klebold would be able to take Harris. He's a taller,
Oh, yeah,
lankier
right.
guy. I'm thinking if Klebold can get a hold of that chainsaw, because I think a belt sander is going to be way too bulky and awkward to work with. The chainsaw obviously
Wait,
going to
what?
get it done much quicker.
A belt sander is like this big. Like it's this big.
Yeah, but you get the cord. You know, it's electric. You know, so that's what I'm thinking.
You got to get it in the modern age, dude. You get battery power fucking goddamn belt sander.
Yeah.
Like
Charge.
just charge it up, grab
Yeah.
it.
Well, all right. Well, I don't know. I'm
no,
thinking Klebold.
no, I'm
I'm
going-
thinking Klebold with that chainsaw is going to fuck some shit up.
I'm going with Klebold in general.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we've done it. Killer
No,
Cage
Cashman
match.
didn't get his.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joey. I didn't mean to miss
Cashman
you.
didn't get his.
Because right now, there's
Yeah,
two.
Cashman
There's
was,
two Klebolds and two skunks. So I'm gonna be the tiebreaker now.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going with the skunk too, but I'm going for a different reason than what you
shit.
guys were
Here we
saying.
go. You see, goddamn.
I'm gonna take Klebold and Harris. What they're gonna do is they're gonna go over. One's gonna grab the chainsaw, the other's gonna grab the belt sander. They're gonna fucking get
Who
that
gets what,
skunk.
though?
They're gonna get that
Who
skunk.
gets what though?
It
Or
doesn't
does
matter. No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, it don't matter.
They're gonna get that skunk and they're gonna fucking agitate it till it's spraying that cocaine ass shit into their face. And they're gonna get so fucking geeked up off that
See, that's what
fucking
I'm
skunk
saying.
cocaine. And then they're gonna count down 3, 2, 1 and kill each other with their weapons.
Because that's what they did.
Oh, wow.
Because that's
So the
what
skunk
they
wins
did.
by
The
default.
Skunk wins by
I got
default.
you. I got you.
I got you. Dude, good call, brother.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
God
Well,
damn
that's
it, Joey.
Got
interesting.
you.
Always love doing some Killer Cage match.
Got you. Yeah, you
All
win.
right. Well, I think we've done plenty of mayhem, guys, tonight. So let's hit that fucking outro for this 150th. That's fucking nasty. Christian. The song Combustion Inferno, Sickness from Brazil. And they got a new one
Yeah.
coming out. Man,
Stoked on that.
brutal shit.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Thanks for coming in, Michael, to do this 150th episode.
Fuck yeah, it's a milestone.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And for
I
not,
haven't been here in a while. May as well come hang
yeah,
out.
and
Right.
not,
I
and
love
for
you, bro.
not shooting us tonight. So
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
do appreciate that.
Because as we said, you're the only one
Yeah.
at the table that's been involved in a shooting.
He
Is
didn't
that
do
a
the
good?
shooting.
I didn't do anything.
I know. I'm just saying you were
People shouldn't
involved.
touch shit.
That ain't theirs.
That ain't theirs.
All right. Bumper music tonight by Exodus, Pantera, and Christian. CK, your music is by who? Your intro music, I should say.
Right six.
Hell yeah.
And then we got that low 12 for fucking goddamn Murder Metal Mayhem. What the fuck?
Hell yeah. Michael, who provides us with that 6 fucking 6 music.
No
Onslaught.
fucking onslaught, baby. Shit.
Too many
Yeah.
Mickeys, man. And it's getting late, that's for sure.
Yep.
This is episode 150, and it's almost going 3 hours. It's unbelievable.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we just had
Just pause
to.
it.
Columbine, and then Joey had a great mayhem story, so it was worth it. All right, well,
No.
thank you to everybody
Following the
listening.
Dead was great.
Everybody out there listening, we appreciate it. We see the numbers, and we thank you very much. We got some good
yeah.
listener comments, Chris. What's the first one?
We got Ryan Miller here says, I'm a listener in Hartford and I've been listening to you guys for a year or so. Love the show. great entertainment, and killer tunes. Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, man.
Keep listening. Tell your friends. Put it out there, dude.
That's right. Some
Give us a
Connecticut
like.
listeners.
Give
there.
us likes.
Excellent.
Give us fucking love, dude. Fuck yeah.
Joey, what about number 2 there?
Kara White 77 said, "My friend and I listen to you guys every week at work. We clean houses in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You guys crack me up, and if you ever tour, please come to Tejas."
Tejas.
Oh, yeah. Very
Would
cool.
love to go to Tejas sometime. in my
CK,
life.
what about this third one here?
Sure, Sonny DeMayo commented, I crank you guys up in my semi. I drive all over the place and really enjoy the topics you cover.
This motherfucker-
The Basque disaster was a good one. I love I love them all. Really, I never knew that one. Wait, hold on, I'm fucked up. I never knew about that one, so I learned a lot.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I got two of my hosts drinking Mickey's and getting a little bit under the weather. And then I got CK over there taking fucking opium
Morphine.
or whatever he's morphine and
He's
opium.
taking opium, dude. He said taking opium. No,
I'm just fucking
no,
with you, CK.
Mandy, love you, dude. Thank you for the love, but
Yeah.
CK, you said driving a semi.
Yeah, Joey started laughing when you said semi and he couldn't stop.
I kept
Yeah,
rethinking
I mean,
in my head.
my
Funny.
dad drives a truck. It's semi,
Michael,
bro.
are you in condition to read number 4 there?
Manny loves Chachi.
Mandy loves Chachi.
Oh yeah, I'm
okay.
sorry, it's Sony, but Jesus Christ.
Manny loves Chachi commented, I can't get enough of Murder Metal Mayhem. I listen to all your podcasts and live in Toronto. I told everyone about you, and so many of my friends are now diehard listeners. Keep them coming.
Fuck yeah, we will.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you to all you guys that support what we do.
Hell
It's
yeah.
amazing. We hit 150 episodes. It's been a blast, and we hope to keep doing these
Fuck
well
yeah, we do.
into the future here at Horns Eye Studios. Don't forget to check out murdermetalmayhem.com to listen to all the past episodes. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
How would you do that?
We've got the 666 Club. I got links to this all in the episode description. Just $3 a month for the 666 Club. Get some behind the
promise
scenes
you it's
shit.
worth it.
That's right. You're a 666 Club member. Creationofchaos.com if you want to pick up one of the books. And I also have a link to the audio book if you go down to the episode description there. And I appreciate that. Check out my other podcast I do, Voice of Dread.
Get it in.
We just did one, CK and I did one on beta readers
Right.
in a new series I did called The Art of Writing. And yeah, I thought it turned out good, CK. We did well. And then Chris and Joey, we're going to do one on Hellraiser.
The first 3.
Yeah, well, as many of
first
them as
3.
we could watch. I think I've watched most, but not all of them. But the first 2 are really the good ones. So those are the ones.
I don't care what anybody says. 3's fucking it's not connected the same way as the first 2.
Right.
But 3's just like
No, 3's good.
Good brutality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Pinhead
Good brutality.
character's just amazing. So that'll be the next one. So anyway, I can't let him go without hearing a karaoke song. I hate this song so much.
I don't even know what it is.
To me, it's
Yeah.
one of the lamest 90s songs of all time. And I thought, Columbine happened 99, so why not do this one? It came out in 98, so perfect for the time period. So crank this one up, and until next time, keep one foot in the gutter.
Keep the other in the grave.
Kiss me out of the pit at poorly nightly. Beside the green, green grass, swing, swing. Swing the spinning step, you wear those shoes, and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight, lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling.
So kiss me. Fuck yeah. Sixpence, none the richer. Bitch. Kiss me. Down by the broken treehouse. Swing me. Upon its hanging tire. Bring your flowered hat. We'll take that trail marked on your father's map. Whoa, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling, whatever the fuck that means. So kiss me. Kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. Still don't know what the fuck that is. So kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me. Fuck yeah.
Mother, man.